Hello, friends.
Are we there?
Hello, friends. Hello,
here.
friends. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Here we are.
Hey
Hi,
guys.
y'all.
Hello, EQ.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello,
Ron.
And we got Ron.
Friends, we have so many wonderful people coming tonight. So far we have the wonderful and fantastic from the Sistas. We have the amazing and fantastic Ron from Untitled Chapter. We have the wonderful and amazing Melinda from False Teeth Real Tarot. We have the fantastic and fabulous Shari H, Voices from the Swamp. We have the wonderful and fantastic Heather, Indigo Crystals, Tarot. And Kathleen, Lightworker. And Sophie-Bright Opal will be joining us in a few moments. So we're just going to take some time and figure out which direction we're going in here.
I gotta remember it's opposite.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Opposite.
I want to say thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. The idea here is to have some fun, do the New Year's predictions for 2022, which I cannot believe that we're about to go into 2022. Someone's got a window open.
Yep.
So we're going to close, we're going to go month by month, where each of us are going to pull just a couple of cards, 2-3 cards, that will give us a whole entire message for that particular month. That's kind of the way we're going to do it. So I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Sharon Snipe is here. Jane the Seeker is here. I'm sorry that you're not feeling okay, Jane. Hopefully this cheers you up a little bit. Bronx Sage is here. Flowing is here. Of course, Kelmar is here. Gina M is here. So we thank everybody for joining us, and more people will be following along. I know there's other shows going on. This was kind of a last minute thing that I thought of and kind of threw together. And so I really appreciate all my fantastic friends joining me. This is awesome. Hi, JR. Hi, Miss. So I have put all of your links. I will have to add Ron's in the description box. So when the video is over, all of your channel links will be there. Please, please, please show these folks some love. They are all fantastic people. They are great readers. Please, if you have not subscribed to their channels, please make sure that you go and do that. Not now, of course. Don't leave now. But when the show is over.
Still sounds like someone might have a window open.
Yeah, someone's got a window open because there's an echo.
Not
Sherry,
me.
you got something open?
No, I was muted, so
Okay.
I've been muting when I'm not talking.
She's got such a good stream etiquette, doesn't she? So how are you doing? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just want to make sure the echo's not me.
Yeah, no, it's not you.
I don't hear it now.
Echo.
Okay.
Is it me?
I'm not hearing an echo.
I don't hear it.
Yeah. Okay. Then we're good.
No, you were just out. No. You ain't tricking
How
me
you doing,
again.
EQ? You have a good day today?
Yeah. It's been busy, but yeah, it's been good.
Good stuff.
Hey,
Well, I'm
Bron.
glad that you're here, my friend. Thank you so
Always
much.
doing good news.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ron, how are you doing? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I've been working on my Murphy bed. That's why I'm quiet.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
I've been quite busy. Yeah.
Well, we can't wait for the big reveal. So I hope that we're invited to that. How are you doing, Melinda? You doing okay?
You'll see it on TV.
Awesome. I can't wait.
I am doing okay. I'm actually wearing a girl's top, everybody. And it's the first time I wore girl top in a very long time. So y'all gonna get
Awesome.
my feminine side tonight. All right.
Nice. I love it. I love it.
I'm not wearing a
thank you,
female
Flowing. That's
top.
very kind of you.
Sorry.
Thank you, Flowing. How you doing, Shari? You doing okay? You have a good day today?
Who? Me?
I said, Shari, how are you doing today?
Oh,
Did
okay.
you have a good day today?
Sorry, I was writing. I wasn't paying attention. I've been taking
There's
down all
only
my
one
Christmas
Shari here,
decorations. Yeah, there's only one of me.
Oh, did
Thank
you?
God.
Good for you.
I've been taking down
Good for
Christmas
you.
decorations all day. We got the tree reboxed, and I wish I could have a live tree, but I'm allergic to
Let's
them.
go lay down.
Oh,
Okay.
So,
Let's go lay down.
I am
Allergic
too.
to
yeah,
trees?
it's kind of boring
Wow.
around here now. There's nothing blinking and flashing, and
Right?
Hey, that's the
Well,
first
it's
time in
kinda
my
good
life
to
I
know
heard
that,
somebody
you know,
say
no
allergic to
seizures.
trees.
I'm allergic to Christmas
trees.
trees.
I'm
If
allergic to
if
trees,
they-
grass, and
yeah,
ragweed.
The Christmas trees, if the leaves touch my skin, I'll break out huge welts.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
so we discovered that the hard way when I was a kid. So we've had false trees ever since, if we have a tree at all.
Interesting.
I'm
you
allergic
go.
to bees. They sting me. I'm poof. Cow. Finished.
Yeah, me too.
It's not good.
No
How you
bees or
doing, Heather?
wasps.
Did you have a good day?
yeah, I did. Went out and got to visit with my my counselor. Showed her everything that I've been doing, and she's just so very pleased and happy. And she might be a lurker tonight for a little bit to see how it all.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'm very proud of you. I appreciate you sharing that. And you know what, folks, that's proof positive right there that this community does exactly what it says that it can do, right?
Go lay down.
Good for you, my friend. Good for you.
Yeah.
So folks, we're just waiting for Kathleen J. Lightworker and Sophie-Bright Opal to finish up their show and then pop on over here. So let's start shuffling up there, folks. And thank you, Flowing, for putting everyone's channels in the chat.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Thank you.
Down, down.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Very
Chloe.
kind of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have a question for everybody in the chat and for everyone on the screen. Is anybody setting a New Year's resolution or
No.
a New Year's intention? We had a great conversation last night on the channel about setting intentions. And everyone in the chat at the beginning said that, nope, sorry, we don't do resolutions. And after our chat about the intention setting and, you know, how that doesn't seem as drastic and more obtainable, lots of people said that they accepted the challenge and that they were looking forward to setting intentions. So I wondered how everybody is feeling about 2022, and will you be setting intentions or resolutions? What about you, Heather?
I'm going to be doing intentions. It was so interesting how you had that on last night because I'm in a women seeking safety group, and we were discussing intentions on Tuesday. So because we were ending our group, and we were kind of like, okay, you know, resolutions don't work, but what can we set like in goals and have it be in a positive way? And
Right.
it was just, and I had some gratitude cards that were given to me by a friend, and so you know, we handed those out and we filled out what we were grateful for. And I know last night my intention was to start, you know, being more conscious of what I put in my my body health wise, because it's the holidays, you know, and it's cold, so I like comfort food, I like pasta, I like all that good stuff. So but starting in January,
Good stuff. What about you, EQ? You setting any intentions or resolutions?
You know, when I was younger, I used to do resolutions and some intentions. And now for next year, believe it or not, I haven't even thought about it. So I'm
Interesting.
probably not going to. I feel like right now, at this phase in my life, I'm living one of the best times of my life.
That's
So
fantastic.
I feel like I'm already doing it.
Good stuff. I love
Yeah.
that, my friends. Good for you.
Mhm.
Good for you.
Yeah.
What about you, Ron? You setting any intentions or resolutions?
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to you, Ron.
To you.
To me?
Ron.
Yes.
The
Because
man in the middle.
It's
I'm
cutting
talking to
off.
you.
The voice is cutting off. Okay. For me, I'm continued what I've been doing this year, 2021, and continued 2022. Same thing.
Good
So,
stuff. I like it,
to
my
help
friend. I
people
like it a lot.
and grow my channel more and more.
That's awesome. Good stuff.
Hi, Anna Banana.
Yep. Let's say a big shout out to everyone in the chat for joining us. And in case you're wondering, we're just waiting a couple more minutes for Kathleen and Sophie to join us, and then we will get started. And it's also giving people a couple minutes to come from the other shows. So everybody in the chat, I want to know if you're setting resolutions or if you're setting intentions for yourself. That's the question that we're asking. Get yourselves a drink, get yourself a snack.
Go potty.
Go potty, get cozy. And we will begin very, very shortly, my friends.
Kelly, now, I don't
He
have
says
the
Ron
option
needs a
for
coffee.
muting here. So if I get too loud with shuffling,
I can mute you.
Okay.
Girl, I can
on
do
an
all kinds of
iPad.
things to you from here. I'm just kidding.
Wish I had that fan now. I could, like Tarot Stash just here. I'll be like, ooh.
Yep, that's what you need, right? What about you, Melinda? You doing any resolutions or intentions?
Well, I gave up resolutions a long time ago, and I set intentions all the time. I don't. In my opinion, I don't pick just one day to do it for an entire year. I do it for when I need it.
Right.
It's not just.
It's good advice.
Yeah.
That's good advice. I like it. It's solid. Thanks, Anna Banana.
I do
what
one
about
day
you,
at a
Miss
time.
Shari? Setting intentions or predictions?
Well, I haven't set resolutions since I was probably a teenager because I never stick to them anyway. So I wasn't really even thinking about it until the discussion last night on your stream when we were talking about it, and it made me start thinking. And so I think I might try to do a couple of intentions. I don't know yet what I want to focus on, but I'm thinking about it. So.
Well, I'm thrilled that that the talk last night made you, sort of like rethink it. So that's a great sign.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased as punch about that. I don't really know where that saying comes from, pleased as punch. I don't even know what it means, but it sounds cute to me. I am putting it out there in the universe. God help me. This nasty habit of mine, I'm going to do my very best to stop. And so you're all my witnesses that I said it out loud, and I'm going to try. So I hope that you all send me some love and some support. Well, actually, send my husband some support because he might live it with me when I stop. It's not going to be pretty, I think.
Even if you have to shoot me a FaceTime or a message or something, I'll talk to you to help you get through any moment.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Heather. All right, folks, are we ready? Who
Let's do it.
I think we'll just, if you're ready, do it. Like say you're ready, or do you want to go in order? Which way do you want to do it? I say whoever's ready. Does that work?
So we're going to go month by month?
Yeah, we're going to go month by month. So we're going to start with January. of 2022. And we're going to just pull like 2-3 cards, right? Otherwise, we'll be here till next Thursday.
So we're just looking at January for the collective, or?
Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate it, love. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're feeling all right.
That's what I understood her to mean, EQ.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. No, I was just
For
making
the
sure
world?
that we were doing the collective reading.
Yeah.
And for January for just the general mood. Okay.
Yep. And you can use tarot, intuitive, oracles, combination platter, whatever you want to, whenever you want to do, whatever speaks to you.
Okay. Hey, Lisa.
Well, I still have to look stuff up because I still don't know all of them yet. So
Well, tonight I'm using my brand new cards, the Shaman's Dream. Absolutely gorgeous deck by Alberto Delodo and Colette Baron Reed.
Nice.
Artwork is just absolutely gorgeous.
Can I go?
Absolutely, Ron. If you're ready, go for it, my love.
It's for the month of January, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got the sun card. The first card I got was the sun card. So things are going to clear up. And I'm talking about stuff that's coming out of the closet. I'm talking about things that were hidden in 2021 or before that are coming out into the open. There's a lot of difficulties. Nine of Swords. It will create a lot of difficulties throughout the world, especially because they have to balance out things, and it's in financially. So, because of COVID, because of what's going on in the United States, because of government stuff, because with the environment, everything, that's what's going on in the month of January. It'll squeeze everybody's pockets. Everything's going up, so that's why I'm saying financially, abundance and everything. So that's the month of January.
Awesome. All right, whoever's ready, who wants to go?
I've got.
Heather, you ready? Go for it.
Yeah. So my first card that I got is the Crossing, which is, I mean, it's perfect. We're crossing into a new year. It's initiation. So we're beginning a brand new year. There is going to be some, unfortunately, some difficult times coming our way. I got the Wailing Tree, reconciliations. So there's going to be a lot of still, unfortunately, pain and disruption and over, between government, between COVID. It's still gonna take a little while to work through everything. However, my last card was all that pain is going to be transmuted into the Fool's Embrace. So everything that is going to be coming to the surface even more than already is going to be embraced more, not just within ourselves, but I believe the world as a collective. And we're going to start transmuting that pain into more of a compassionate, higher vibration society.
That's my favorite card.
Yeah.
I like the turnaround there. All right, who's up? Who wants to go next?
I can go or EQ can go.
Yeah, I'll go real quick so I can
Okay.
attend to this whining cat right now. You guys might hear in the background.
Oh,
Wants my attention. Now, just started live, and here she is fussing.
Oh,
Okay.
naturally.
So what I got with the deck of characters, I got the Moon, which is worry, your emotions, also intuition. But I feel like this is more about worrying, maybe some stress because of the repair that we need to do. I got the repairman. So we got some work to do, guys. you know. And I think a lot has to do with isolation. That's probably with COVID. There's still some restrictions and some things like that still going on. And it's so funny because the next card I got was the world. So the isolation is really for all of us.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
But what's really great about it is that we do have something to look forward to. We got resurrection. So we're not quite there yet, but we're heading in that direction in January. So not completely.
I love it. I love it. Go for it, Miss Shari.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for those cards.
I started with my tarot cards, Everyday Tarot. I pulled let's see if I can get that, the King of Pentacles. And then I pulled the Nine of Pentacles. And looking at that, it's telling us to translate our vision into something practical. We've all been in a holding pattern for the last 2 years, afraid to step out and do anything new, still worried about if you make any attempts, you're either going to be shot down or you're going to get sick. And that's no way to live. And so what that's telling us is to take our visions of practical use and start moving forward, to enjoy the fruits of our labor, because a lot of us have been working hard at trying to better ourselves, to remember that we're children of a very abundant universe that loves us and wants to provide for us. And then from my oracle, I pulled the Divine Feminine, which I just found gorgeous. And it basically is saying, it's eerie. It's saying the same thing. We're beloved children of an ever expanding, abundant universe, and that we need to accept that and enjoy that and let it incorporate all that we do so that we can keep moving forward. And that's what
Flowing agrees with you, Miss Shari. She says, yes, the universe loves us all.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, Miss Melinda, you are.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you guys off. Go ahead, Miss Melinda. You are up, my friend.
All right, Ron, did you want something to say?
No, I just wanted to agree with Shari.
Oh.
On that.
Nice.
The universe loves us all. That's for
It's perfect.
Absolutely. Okay, what I've got is the Queen of Coins. And she's like this beautiful energy that's looking over all of us, you know, and she's just praying and hoping that all things go well. And then I pulled the Dream card. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. And then I pulled Breathe.
Yeah.
Slow down and contemplate the tea, violets, and ivy tangled around the eaves. And then I pulled Grow.
Nice.
All flowers must grow through dirt. So it doesn't really matter, you know, I'm not meaning that it doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter what we go through. It's all the same thing that everybody else goes through. So I think that if we just take a breath, you know, and dream about the good things that you want out of life, it may come in fruition, you know, and I think that will achieve growth. And the Queen of Coins, she's just looking over us and making sure that we're all right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Love
what
that.
I got.
Excellent.
And that's
my
where
friend.
that intention
Excellent.
comes in.
That's it. All right, my friends. So from the secret language of color, speaking of growing things, my friend Melinda,
Perfect.
we have the color of brown. And the message on the bottom of this card is establish boundaries. Establish boundaries. From the Soul's Journey Oracle, we have Discipline. Always reminds me of like the bottom of a fountain, that card. Sorry, I just thought I'd throw that in there for good measure. The message on the bottom of this card for Discipline says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And then from the Zodiac Moon Oracle deck, I pulled Moon in Cancer. So EQ pulled a Moon card, right? The message on this is belonging, a sensitive, introspective phase. And I think, you know, I'm not trying to say that I'm tying up the whole message, but I think that this is a really good indicator of what we've all just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to set our boundaries as a means of enabling us to continue to move forward and also to protect ourselves, right? How do we do that? It's going to take a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline, right? As we move into 2022, a lot of us were probably hoping that we were going to be able to start to let some of those boundaries down and let some of those guards down. But unfortunately, my friends, it looks like we're still going to have to, and probably even more so now with you know what's going on. You know, once we establish those boundaries and we face it with the proper intention, right? That's when we're going to feel that sense of belonging again. I think it was Flowing who put the comment that you know, about the universe. I mean, that's what we're really trying to do, right? We just need to come together. And I think it's going to happen. I really, really believe that we are going to get there. We just have to have discipline. Yeah. All right, my friends. Sorry, I sort of went off on a tangent there. I do apologize. All right, moving on. Let's hit February. What did you guys think of that message? I thought it was pretty cool because everything sort of flowed together. Did it not?
Exactly. I think
I love it.
Kelly should finish because it seems like whatever we come up with, she's there at the very end to tie it all up in a nice little bow and present it.
Oh, look at that.
I like that idea.
Everybody, by the way, special guest, Mozzie. She's wondering.
Mozzie's beautiful.
Yep. Oh, did you hear your name?
Hey,
Did you say your name?
hello.
You can't see him, but he's looking right at you.
I see his little ears. Okay.
He's like,
Last
somebody's
night when I was
talking to
doing
me.
my show, Kat was sitting behind me, like back here, and kept sticking his head up. So all you could see is his little ears and his little eyes every once in a while. It looked like I was being invaded by aliens.
It looked like Ron was lurking behind you with this kitty cat hat.
Yep. All right, my friends, who's ready for February? Anybody? Ron, are you ready for
Not yet.
February?
I'm ready.
All right, go for it, my friend.
February is going to be a transition period completely. Like it's in a rebirth, transformation completely into a more spiritual month where everybody's going to do what they need to do spiritually to climb and get higher vibrationally, and connect with the family members, loved ones. It's all going to happen in the month of February, where people will reconnect through spirituality. It's a rebirth, like a transformation on the month of February. So that's what I'm getting.
Beautiful. Thank you, my friend.
I'm all set if anybody else wants to go.
Go for it, Heather.
Okay. Well, mine just follows right with what Ron just read. I got Fortune's Wheel. Things are turning in the right direction, luck and right timing. So we're moving forward. Just plowing right ahead. And we've got the Horseman, which is a herald of change. So I think once January is over and we're past that hump, that Wheel's Fortune is going to turn in our favor. And it's going to be so much so that we are going to have an overflow of
What happened to Ron?
plenty.
What happened, Ron?
I got
you didn't like
booted
the
out.
square that you were in?
Oh, no. And then the last one is
My
overflow.
freaking computer is going, you know, I mean, it happens sometimes.
Oh, dear. Sorry about that. Well, I'm glad we didn't lose you. Sorry, Heather. Go ahead, love.
No, it's okay. And then to finish off, overflow. The card also can represent overwhelming, but with all the positive cards ahead and moving forward, we're going to have more than plenty. You know, we're going to just be moving forward into the new year with new health, plenty of growth, plenty of opportunities, and it's just going to be hopefully more of an awakening with everybody as, you know,
Yes,
we kind of start to move forward,
that's what
try
I'm
to let
getting.
go of that past a little bit. So yeah, February's looking really good.
Love it, my friend. Love it. You got I could tell EQ's ready to go.
No, actually, everything Heather said, I mean, I'm like ditto. My cards are saying pretty much the same thing she just said.
Awesome.
So it's like I got the bulldozer. So it's like, you know, we are pushing all that other crap away and we're starting like a new foundation.
Yeah.
And then I got the ocean. And when I think of the ocean, I think of cleansing. So I feel like, yeah, we're moving crap away and we got a cleansing coming. And this is kind of interesting because I got baby angel. So I was like, I'm not quite sure. But then I got a clarifier and it gave me wings. So I feel like we're going through a growth period. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
I feel like we're going through this growth. And there's also movement, because if you look at everything I got, it's movement. Everything is moving. So I think like we're going to higher ground. And then the last card is a graveyard transformation. So yes, we are going to be changing.
Okay, you guys, like, stop it. So Ron got transformation. You got transformation. I got transformation.
My turn hadn't come yet.
What?
Finish up, EQ.
That's awesome. That's awesome, EQ. Good job, you guys. Okay, Miss Shari.
Shari.
Go for it.
Okay. Oops. I pull the star, and I pull the Nine of Pentacles again, and I did shuffle again, telling us it's time for inspiration to lead us forward, to stay open, stay true to ourselves, to have faith in ourselves, in our friends and family, in the universe, to clear out the old and bring in the new. And then I pulled my oracle card and I got chaos, which is not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of times chaos is what's needed in order to sweep away the old and bring in the new. So again, more transformation, more keep your faith, keep working at it. There's changes are coming. Big changes are coming. I feel personally big changes are coming and not everybody's gonna have a good, easy time adjusting. You know, and so it's going to be our jobs to kind of help them through it. I mean, that's kind of what we're all here for.
People are going to wake up.
Yeah. All right, Miss Melinda, you are up to bat, my friend.
All right. These two cards actually fell. And if they fell right into my slipper, which is awesome.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
So what I get from
You
that,
slipped down your slipper.
do what, Ron? They slipping?
They slipped in
Okay,
your slippers.
Right. They try to keep warm. So I got the 7 of Wands. What I get from this
There.
is that in February, that we are going to be saying the same things as our family members. And our family members is really going to be up here and we're going to be down here because it's all the same. Because they're saying the same things as we're saying, but we feel like we're on opposite sides. And so when we can come to the conclusion that we're really saying the very same thing, except for one's talking about higher power and the other's talking about higher power, but there was some kind of something that happened, brainwashing, that took place, and they put a man instead of, they took flesh and bone instead of spirit, source, higher power, whatever you want to call it. I call it great spirit. So, you call it whatever you want. But whenever we can actually talk to them and we can both listen and hear what the other is saying, we're going to be coming to an agreement. And this Two of Cups, I think that we have to remember that we're still family, no matter what. No matter what is said, no matter what is done, that crap is all out there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And until we realize that it's really, we're not fighting for our insides. People are wanting to fight for what's going on the outsides. And the only thing that we can do really is grab a gun and go charge the steps, or we could sit back and let the people do what they need to do and take care of it. And maybe they'll come to an agreement also. And neither one of them will have to take the high ground because we'll both be on the same level. And that's what I pray for everybody. I pray for everybody to have the same things that I want out of life, which is trying to stay humble, and I don't even know why that word came out of my mouth, but to try and keep love. Humility, somebody said. That's what it is. I don't know, but I just know that if we have love and peace in our heart, that maybe we will be able to come to an agreement, and that's what I pray for, and I hope that does happen.
Well said, my friend. Well said.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, are you done? Or did you have one more?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Let me check my slipper. No, that was it.
Check your slipper.
Check my slipper.
Here's a new
Maybe
feature
two.
on False Teeth Real Tarot's channel. She pulls cards from her slippers. I love it.
Golden
Oh
slippers.
my gosh.
False
That's
Teeth,
right.
I think you need to change your name to Golden Slippers Tarot.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Slippers.
There you
Golden
go.
slipper
Golden
tarot.
Slippers Tarot.
I
Golden
like it.
slippers. Golden
like it.
something. This was the
All right,
golden
my
tarot.
So
Golden
I
Wow.
slippers tarot that hold my false teeth.
Yes.
I've got this little wee mini deck. I love this deck. It's the secret language of flower. We have Wisteria. The message on the Wisteria flower is longevity. Plan for and take the dedicated path. Plan for and take the dedicated path. From the surrender to, what the heck is this called? The power of surrender card, sorry. We have surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Right? 2 messages, longevity, taking the right path, right? From the Native Spirit deck, I pulled the Spirit Keeper of the West. It's a beautiful image on that card. Now, these are huge, long messages. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to give you a little snippet of it. So the card meaning for the Spirit Keeper of the West is transformation, letting go of the old, initiation, illumination, harvest. Gather your inner resources. If you don't feel right, don't go ahead. Trust your heart. My friends, whoops. Trust your heart. Chaos brings positive change to Miss Shari's card. Almost all change comes out of turmoil. Don't be concerned if there's confusion in your life. It will all work out. And I just want to read another line here. The native spirit wants you to know in the medicine wheel, the west is the direction that symbolizes the fiery setting sun, autumn, the waning moon, and the time of harvest, and the tumultuous years of teenagers in the human cycle. Out of the chaos arise illumination and transformation. So every single one of us tied all of that up. That was pretty awesome, guys. I absolutely love it when that happens. That was beautiful.
Be right back.
Wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
go grab my dinner.
Yeah.
Be
thank
right
you.
back, y'all. I'm gonna go grab my dinner.
Okay,
Right,
hon.
Sherry.
I want to know who's having pie and ice cream and why are we not getting any? Since it's coming from my house.
Oh, wait a minute. Mark,
I'm like,
brought
what?
enough to go around.
Wow.
We actually saw a license plate tonight that said, cake.
Nice.
Well, they like cake.
Apple pie.
So
Oh, yes.
I kind of like that message for February, friends. What do you guys think? I
Yeah.
kind of think that February sounds like that's when things start to,
Turn around.
I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe some clarity starts to happen.
It's
Yeah, that's
a
that.
turnaround month. Turnaround month. Leaving behind.
Great way to put it,
stuff,
Ron.
Going ahead.
Great way to put it, my friend. I love it. All right, friends. We are moving on to March of 2022. Flowing is keeping us on track here. I appreciate that so much, Flowing. Thank you so much. Yes, Flowing can have my piece of cake because she's working hard for her.
I want mine. I want my piece of cake. Oh, come on. Okay.
You come on over,
The
Ron.
month of
You can
March.
have a piece of cake.
I can switch. Yeah, okay. I got the
Are we
first
ready
card
for
I got
March?
was Temperance. Was
Ron's gonna go.
March.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got Temperance card. So the Temperance card for me is divine energy coming down, sending messages that you have to listen to. Get out of your up here and go into your heart and receive the messages. I got a Page of Cups. It's all about messages coming through. Okay. Also, it's a period where you have to stop criticizing and judging yourself. So raise your vibration, go into your heart space, get out of your head, stop making sure to be awaken the way you talk to yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you doubt yourself, the way everything. Okay, it's all about judgment. You have to get out of that. That's what I'm getting for the month of March. That goes for everybody, all over the world. Whatever.
Mhm.
Get out of your ego.
Thanks, Ron.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Sophie. Welcome.
Hi,
Hi, ladies.
y'all.
Hey.
So
Hi.
we just we're you guys would be amazed. Like the messages are just flowing. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we just started
Synchronicity.
March.
Plus.
Yeah, it's
Flowing
beautiful,
with
is
the
it not?
help of flowing.
Yeah, absolutely flowing. With the
Everything's
help of flowing. Nice one, Heather.
flowing.
All right.
So we just finished February. Ron has gone first for March. So shuffle up, ladies, and
Do we ask a specific question, and how many cards are we drawing?
Like 2-3 cards max.
3.
And we're just asking, what's coming up for February of 2020, or sorry, for what's coming up for March of 2022. What do we
All
need
right.
to know for March of
22.
Go for it, Heather.
Okay. Well, to go with Ron's, I've got the straddling worlds, wandering between realms. And if you look at this, it's a person with wings reaching up and connecting with spirit and allowing the spirit to come in to within themselves. They're making a divine connection. So that's like the Temperance card, reaching in, connecting with the higher power, the light, the source, however you want to call it, and bringing that light and illumination through, not just into themselves, but with the light just emanating from behind them to just like shine upon the world, to share the message. And my second card is Whale Song, which is a water card for resonating. So at this
Hi,
time,
Allie.
we are just
Sorry, Heather.
resonating with, oh, it's okay. Oh, hi, Allie. So, Whale Song, resonating. So we are going in, we're listening to what our soul is saying to us, our higher selves. We're resonating on a higher vibration. We're kind of like connecting to go with the other card. All of our mind, body, and spirit coming together. And by bringing all that together, we get the Sky Bridge, which is a possibility for union. And I love it because then you're connecting with your higher self, higher power. That could even be, you're reaching and developing your third eye, your spirit body. So for March, I just see a lot of resonating, illumination, and connecting with spirit on a deeper, more personal level.
Beautiful.
Wow. This Heather, you
Nice,
could just
my friend.
yet again, Heather, you just took the words right out of my cards because I'm getting ready to show you. So look at this, guys. I got the devotee. So praying to your higher power, transformation. Well, not transformation, but look at that. When I look at the devotee that's praying, raising our vibration in the stereo and listening.
Mm-hmm.
There's continued movement. So that's going to continue from what February was looking like. It's going to continue into March. But I think we're going to be more going within, I also got the graveyard again, just transformation for the world. So I just wonderful. Continuation, but I feel like March, we're actually going to be a little bit more connected spiritually as a world. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm getting. So,
yeah. Very nice.
Beautiful.
I'm ready. I'll go next. That way I can eat. Sorry, y'all. I'm starving. Okay. I actually pulled my oracle first this time, and I got attachments. I don't know. Can you see? Can you see that? It's a really beautiful card. And then I pulled the Nine of Pentacles. No, I'm sorry. The Nine of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands reversed. And all of them, everything is like going together here, telling us to release what no longer serves us, to take back our power, to keep pushing. Don't let others knock us down or stop us from our forward momentum. That we're to embrace the leadership skills that we've developed and that may be handed to us. And to just embrace that, accept that, and help bring your vision as well as others' visions into fruition. But before we can do that, we got to get rid of the old. It seems to be a recurring theme tonight. So,
yeah, absolutely.
That's it for me. I'm done.
Nicely done, my friend. All right. Melinda, right?
Kathleen, if
Are
you're
you
ready,
ready?
you could go.
Oh, you want to go, Kath? You ready?
You're muted. You're muted.
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
her,
you. I
but
can't hear
barely.
you. It's not loud enough. Yeah, me too.
Mm-mm.
Barely.
You sound
Not
very
loud
far
enough.
away.
Go ahead and go, Melinda, while I'm figuring out how to get
Oh, there you
myself
go.
Oh,
louder.
there you are.
Is
There
that
you go.
good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. We're balancing what our physical, mental, and spiritual health. And we take that leap of faith because it's releasing what we have hung on to so desperately that may be holding us back. Until we can release it, until we can let go and let God, we're stuck. And look at this, the star card. If we release what we have held on to so desperately, even though it causes us pain, when we can finally convince ourselves to let go, then we can hitch ourselves to a star and have that hope, that illumination to go forward. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Nice.
beautiful message.
Nicely done, my friend. That's awesome. And may I just say that I like the new hairdo. I said I
Got
like
my
the new
haircut
hairdo.
the
You
other
look
night.
good.
Thank you.
At this point, I'm going to need a lawnmower. So it's
Or
just so
a weed
bad.
eater. A weed eater.
Yeah, or a
That's
weed,
what I
weed
use,
whacker.
Ron. That's what I use.
What?
I use
What'd
a
you
weed
say?
eater.
Hey, it's better than the it's better
Battery
than that
operated.
attachment they hook up to the
You don't
vacuum
got to worry
cleaner.
about cords.
You know, the
Battery
one that you
operated.
hook up to the vacuum and just.
What's
That's
it
right.
called? Floby?
Yeah, vacuum.
Stick it in your hair and
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
oh, I was just
Remember
joking. I
those?
don't use no
All right, my
Floby on my
friends,
head.
who's next? Sophie, Melinda,
Melinda. Or
Why don't you go ahead,
Melinda or
Melinda? I'm not ready yet.
All right. So
Okay.
what I got is the Seven of Coins came out first. And so I believe that this was like sowing seeds all over the place, because it's March. We're a few months into the new year, and people's already getting their checkbooks on 22 instead of 21 and having to write a 2 over the 1, and there's an echo.
yeah, it's you.
Yeah, someone's got another
Yeah.
window open.
Okay, but there's but they're starting to see what the new year is bringing to them, for the actions that they have done, and as they're looking, they're realizing with the King of Cups is that what's happening is that they found love, like there's love in the air, like the emotions of time is allowing for peace and harmony, and people starting to feel better, even though that there's other things that's still going to be going on. They're going to start feeling better. That's what I
I
got.
love it. That's beautiful. You ready, Stove?
Yes, the first card I got is the new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Pisces is a little bit of a dreamer, and the new moon, it's a new beginning. So there's something coming that could be related to dreams that we might have, and we might feel them escaping us, or we might feel them coming our way. It's important that we meditate and contemplate on those dreams to allow them to be to make them happen, to make them manifest themselves. Also, in the full moon, we need to be full. This isn't going to sound good, so I'm going to explain myself. We need to be full of ourselves. And what I mean by that is that we need to realize that we are good enough, that we're strong enough, and that we are worthy of love. We should be holding on, we deserve the best in life, and we should allow it to manifest itself. And we should not forget to hold on to our vision. And, if things become stuck, difficult, think about whether or not is this something worthwhile or not. If it is, then stick to your guns and keep on fighting for it. And if it's something that is bringing us down, then we need to keep on realizing that we are good people, that we are beautiful people, we are loving people, and, do what is best for ourselves. But with this new moon, there are new things coming, and meditating and contemplating on these new dreams will help them manifest themselves.
Well done, my friend. I like that.
I'm all for
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go,
Being the
folks.
little
So
birthday horse.
I've got from the Guiding Light Oracle the path of, sorry, I couldn't remember what it said and I can't see it from here. The path of least resistance. Message on the bottom of the card. When all doors seem to be closed, it is because you have not tried to open the correct one yet. Then I pulled from the Power of Surrender cards, and I've got Surrender to Complete Healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And then I pulled from the Sacred Forest Oracle, and I got Transformation. That's like the fourth transformation card we've got in this round of March.
Oh, sure.
This is the Butterfly Spirit. And just to tie that all up, I pulled just a little message here from my Mini Moon Magic deck. And it says, I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. And I think that that's really the point, right? I think EQ said this. I think Shari said it. I think Melinda said it. Ron said it. Heather said, I think we've all said it. Kathleen said it. Sophie said it. We're at the point in March where we're starting to believe in ourselves and trust ourselves and stand in our power and, sort of understand that together we have this like forward momentum as a collective, and that we are more powerful together than we are separated. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what April says. I'm like excited. like you're telling me that this is a personal reading for Kelly. I think
and March is also the beginning of spring. So that's when everything starts to bloom.
Yes. Good point, Heather. Good point. All right, my friends, let's just take a moment and say hello to all in the chat. There are people here. Sorry, guys. It's I've never had this many people on the screen trying to shuffle, trying to talk, and trying to read all at the same time. So it's a challenge. But we appreciate you being here. And please show my friends some support and some love. If you're not already subscribed to their channels, please do that. They're all fantastic, wonderful readers, and excellent people. So I appreciate if you could do that. Show them some love. All right, my
Thank you.
friends, where are we now?
April.
In the month
Next
of
up,
April,
April. Thank you, Flowing.
I got the first
Flowing's
card
my,
out.
my participant. I appreciate it.
First card I got.
All right,
is
Ron,
Judgment.
you got
Yeah,
April?
yeah, I got April. That's his judgment. Judgment. To me, that's using discernment in your judgment. Discernment, meaning, you know, there's things that you know to be truthful. You know not to lie. You know how to use kindness, love. Use this judgment to have discernment. Balance your energy. Two of Pentacles. Balancing your energy and showing some love and kindness to human beings, animals, children. Come together. It's about love, about connecting.
No.
That's
I'll
the
go.
message for April. Hey, this is the first time I do readings month by month. I never did that in my whole life. It's the first one.
First time for everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're doing
Yeah.
a fantastic job, my friend.
Okay, well, I'll go next. That way I can turn my camera off and take another bite of my burger.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Another bite of your
Yeah,
bird?
well, my brother brought hamburgers home for dinner, so
Oh,
it's like, yeah.
You can only
I'm
eat if
hungry.
you share. That's the rule.
Yeah, well, if
Yeah.
I could give them all a bite, I would. Okay.
another one
Start
bites the dust.
Start with the Page of Pentacles. Oops, where are we? There we are. Reversed. And then from there, I pulled Death.
Yeah.
And then the Oracle, I pulled the Universe. And it's how they complement each other, I think, is what struck me. Looking up their meanings and what they're saying is telling us to trust what we have and what we know. We are starting to open as a people, part of the lifting of the veil, part of the transformation. We are opening to changes and transformation as the veil is becoming thinner. We're reminded that with great power comes great responsibility. And the luxury of innocence or stupidity has passed. Thank God, because we've spent 5 years with that. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm tired of it. But it's time to accept our birthright, our calling, our push to move forward and to help those make this change as it's coming. And it is coming. It's something that every month has been just building on this theme. Transformation for the world, for the universe. Change is coming. There used to be an old jazz song or blues song to that.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sherry, I'm going to piggyback with what you have, and it's funny because I got the resurrection card again. And what is Easter, guys? Is it in April?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, April. That reminded me of the resurrection. So
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the next
We're
card I
all
got
going to
with
rise
it-
up.
Cool.
Exactly. We're all going to rise up. I feel like, look at the meadow. So it's like springtime. So it's also letting us know spring is in the air. This newness is in the air. Growth is in the air. We
New
can
growth.
start to have fun again. So I got the circus card.
There
I
you
feel
go.
like we
There
can
you
all
go.
come out and play a little bit
Yes.
more. We can explore because it's going to be a key month for us to actually get out and have a little fun. what I got.
That's cool. That's
But-
cool.
Love it.
Well, when I
Okay, I'm
got
not
the
trying to
world,
rush anybody, but I'm chomping at the bit to show you my cards.
oh, okay. Well, you can go.
Go for it, Kathleen. I love. No. I'm just saying. I'm so excited about the cards that I drew. I'm so excited. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, this is
What the heck is that, Kathleen?
this
That's a
is
blender.
yeah, this is Archie McPhee's super awesome future fortune cards. Say that 10 times
Those
fast.
are cool. No,
But
thank you.
you know,
I couldn't say
we've
it
been
once.
yeah. To say it once and you're like, ugh. We've been through a whirlwind. We've been through the blender, and
Yes.
you know, we've been so buffeted and bruised that I've got the mirror guardian. I'm echoing somewhere.
Yeah, someone's got
Yeah.
something open.
But the mirror
Anybody
guardian.
got a YouTube or telephone on or something?
I don't know.
Smartphone on?
The mirror guardian. It says take time to reflect, and she's beautiful.
Mhm.
Look at that.
That's
And
gorgeous card.
the reflecting on where we've been, where we're going, and how we're going to get there is going to be our strength, because we've been through all of this, and I think the hardships that we have been through, we reflect back on them and pick out our strengths from that reflection. And that, you know, that goes back to EQ, her saying, we want to play again. We want to go out and do things. And, you know, being able to stop and think, oh my God, how much I miss companionship, how much I miss seeing children running and laughing. You know, that
Gratitude.
really puts at the puts our values into perspective and makes us realize, well, maybe I really don't need a set of iPhones or whatever. You know, it's going to put us in a space of assessing our values and enjoying life. You know,
Yeah,
that's what I got.
gratitude for what you have.
Yeah, gratitude. That's why I said discernment. First time
Mhm.
I said discernment.
Mhm.
When you go through this, you get
Awesome,
discernment after
Kathleen.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love those cards. I'm gonna have to get that name from you after. I love them.
Oh, I love them too.
Okay, who's
They're
next?
only available in the US. So you have to go to Amazon.com to get
Oh,
them.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can
Well,
I
maybe
go
we
next,
can
or
all
does
just go
somebody-
visit you guys in the States.
Go ahead, Heather.
Myself, Ron, and Sophie. Myself, Ron, and
Come on
Sophie.
down.
We'll
I'll
take a
take
road
y'all out
trip.
to the swamp.
We'll hit
Wow,
you guys all
Sophie,
up.
Let you fight your
We'll
own
take a
gators.
trip to the hay house.
I got it. I got room for a couple 20, maybe 20, 40 people where I live.
Go get some frogs.
Y'all come on down here to the swamp. I'll take y'all out and you can fight your own gators.
No, no.
Listen, I'm not going to your house if there's gators involved.
I'm not
Sorry.
going here.
I know how that song goes.
I'm
I
not
know how
going to
that
get all
song
cracked up.
goes.
So,
All right, who's up next?
It's too
Heather.
swampy.
if that's everyone's okay with that.
Okay.
I got the Fool's
Go for it,
Embrace
Heather.
again. And I think a lot of the cards, to be honest, for April, this might be a lot really reflectant, a little bit maybe more on me, and I hope everybody else can relate. Just because April was the month I lost my father. So April and my friend, Amanda lost her mother, and it was just a very difficult month. But for me, it was for losing, my father. So I think part of this here is just still learning how to transmute the pain. Kind of taking everything that's that I'm working on, that we're all working on, to move forward and to kind of like take that pain and transmute it and use it for something that is hopefully creative. I usually don't like saying the word productive because creativity is such an incredible tool for healing, for self-discovery, for meditation, for grounding, for everything, because it puts your mind into a place of calm, and it, lowers the stress, and it just helps you to focus. And that led right into this card. Is called the Caterpillar, and it is opportunity. So this is a very playful card. It's allowing, through that transmuting that pain, that new opportunities are going to come. We're looking for a new home, so hopefully also by April we'll be having more opportunities coming to us, because we'll have a new place to kind of plant roots and to be able to blossom and grow. And to go on with Ron and EQ, I got the Dust Devil. So I'm looking at maybe more towards the end of April, moving out of stagnation. So I think a lot of us, I know myself included, is going to have all that kicking up, releasing, and moving through. And when the dust settles, we're going to just know more of where we want to move ahead. And hopefully that path will present itself, and it'll carry us right into May.
Nice.
Well
Heather.
done, my friend. All right, who's up? Who's next? I feel like I'm like the, what do you call it? I feel like I'm a coach of a little league baseball team. Who's up to bat?
Did you go, Melinda?
I just realized that
I have not yet.
last year
Now,
I
that's
didn't even
something
know
my dad would have said,
either one of
Kelly.
you.
Hmm?
That's something my dad would have said, Kelly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he loved baseball. It was one of his favorites.
Awesome.
Way up to bat.
Nice.
Sorry, just had to stick that in
I
there.
just realized I didn't know any one of you last year. None of you.
Nope.
Right.
I just realized that now.
Mhm.
My head didn't. Oh.
I started meeting
Yeah.
all of you in during the summer. Yeah.
It is an amazing thing, my friends, is it not? It is an amazing
It
thing,
is.
seriously.
It is.
It absolutely is.
Do you want to
It
go ahead,
absolutely
Melinda, or do you want me to go next?
You could go next, my friend.
Okay. So I got the new moon, and that's a new start. So things that you've been working on, things that you've been dreaming up, they're coming. There's a new beginning coming. And I've mentioned before, you need to, in order for things to manifest themselves, you need to pray for them. But don't forget to bring him some, to be a realist about it, be pragmatic about it, because you don't want to be the Seven of Cups where you're having delusions, dreaming too big. Be realistic about it, and things will be coming. And there are also answers that will be coming our ways. So things are coming. Things keep coming with this deck. So I'm switching decks.
Love
It's going
it.
to be a powerful year for a lot of us.
Yeah, it will be.
And
Yes.
you know what? I feel it right now. Like, honestly, I'm not just saying that. I literally feel completely empowered and totally pumped up. Now, it could just be because I haven't eaten and I'm gassy. It could be because cat's on my lap and I'm getting hot. I don't know, but I'm feeling the love. So thank you.
Cool.
While I have the moment to say thank you to everybody. Collectively, thank you. All right, my friend Melinda, you are next. Come on down.
Come on
All
down.
right.
If the price is right.
Price is right.
99 cents.
Maybe back in what, 1920. I would say
You
1920.
need to speak a little more.
Oh, that was good. That was
All right.
awesome.
The first card that I got was the Hermit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that one. Yeah.
Well, what I get from this is because, as you guys could not plainly see, that there is an angel that is talking to somebody next to a tree. And I'm not sure if you guys could see that or not, but that's what it is. And so what I'm picking up off this is how the veil is thinning. And they are talking to us. And we may not always hear the message that they want to give to us, but it seems like we hear messages for other people. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to hear the message when you're sitting there and you could actually see them or feel them. It's hard sometimes to pick up what they're saying. So I'm very thankful that there's a whole family of us, and we all help each other with that, because it seems like it's easier to read other people's energy than what it is our own sometimes. And but I'm just feeling all this beauty and all this love and people coming together because of all the colors and the leaves and everything. It's a beautiful card. And then what came up next is the King of Swords. And so what I get from this is that sometimes we have to fight for what we want, and sometimes we have to just stand guard, you know, because the next card that came up is the Hanged Man. And so sometimes we just need to look at things in a new direction, or try and focus if things are getting too cloudy inside. You know, so if we sit back, and I believe if we meditate, that we'll be able to see things in a different way. Okay, that's what I got.
Well said, my friend. All right,
I
so
love how you said all those colors coming together. That was beautiful.
It was
Thank you,
beautiful.
Betty.
I pulled from the Secret Language of Color, and 2 cards fell out. So the first card is Lilac. I love the image on that card, if everyone can see it. How appropriate for the month of April. Message on the card is strengthen your faith. This is the second card that fell out. It is Peach. Also a beautiful image on that card. Message on the card is inhale a breath of life, which speaks to what Kathleen was saying about wanting to go out and play again, right? Seeing the children play and stuff.
Really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. Never
Shake
mind.
your tree.
You got a good voice, girl.
Yes, you do.
I pulled from the Native Spirit deck, and but I also pulled from the Guardian Angel, so I'm going to read that first. So I've got the message of positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. And then I pulled this. My friends, that is exactly how I feel with all of you sitting here on this screen sharing this space with me. And that is how I feel with all the people in the chat. This is exactly what we are trying to do. This is exactly what we are doing. We are gathering our tribe. Now, I just want to read like 2 or 3 lines from the message from the book, and I apologize. I know I'm taking longer than I should, but here we go. The card meaning for gathering your tribe. You are loved and you are lovable. You deserve love. Support in all forms is flowing to you. You can relax. There is so much love around you. Communicate from your heart. Share your truth. You are safe. Diminish your time with those who do not empower you or believe in you. I love that. If I don't say so myself, that was good. That was quite a cute little message.
That was really beautiful.
What's that?
That was really beautiful.
What did you say, Heather?
I said sacred
I
boundaries.
just love it. All right.
We have to create them.
Yes. Yeah. All right, my friends. What are we on now?
May.
Where's my assistant?
May.
All right.
And I want the May. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm ready if no one else
I'm ready.
is. Okay, go, Ron.
I am.
Go, Ron.
Okay. First card I got was the 5 of Swords. To me, it's time to get out of your head. It's time to go with the flow. Raise your vibration. I got the Wheel of Fortune. You see this person is rising above. As you can see, they're rising above. So I got the Wheel of Fortune and harvesting your good deeds that you were able to, the deeds that the kindness, the love, the sharing, the connections, all that come. You will harvest all these things in the month of May or at the end of May. That's what I'm getting.
I lost
Excellent.
my ear.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
You lost your ear.
I lost my earrings.
His earbud fell out.
Earrings. That's right. Okay.
My ear buddy.
Okay, well, this is a first for me. I pulled 3 major arcana
Wow.
cards, 2 in the tarot, 1 in the oracle. So I've been like sitting here looking at it going, wow, okay, this got my attention. First card I pulled was the Tower. And then I pulled the Empress reversed.
Mhm.
And then I pulled in the Oracle Tradition, which is the equivalent of the Hierophant. And looking over everything of what it's telling me is basically abundance, creativity is flowing to us. We still have the ability to move forward. What we thought were foundations have crumbled away as we're building on the new because of the thinning of this veil. And that when the student is ready, the master appears or the teacher appears. And there's a lot of students just right here on this screen who have all been seeking and searching to figure out what the answers are. And as this veil thins, how many more searchers are there going to be that are going to maybe be looking at us to teach them? Where that falls back to what I saw last month. With great power comes great responsibility. You can't have one without the other. It's a balance. You know, it's one thing to be good at what you're doing, but you have to take ownership of the responsibility for that. I think that that's what this is continuing to say. And that's it. That's what I got.
Nice, Sherry.
Awesome. Nice job, my friend.
I got the word
right.
humble because Shari H, when she was reading her card, she kept saying in my head, humble, be humble, stay humble.
Nice, Ron. Well, I think that, I mean, that makes total sense, right? We got to stay humble. We can't walk away from this, you know, this last, you know, 2 years of the pandemic and God knows how many years of the other stuff, and just be like, woohoo, let's party. You know, we got to be humble. We got to be cautious. We got to be careful as we start fresh. You know what I mean? As we move forward. Who's up next?
I can go. So this is May to me is going to be a challenging month for us. This is the first month that not so good from what I can tell. So I think it's worse than January because I've got the demon and I got the wizard. So I feel like a battle between light and dark. Mm-hmm. And what makes it even more surprising is I got wrestling. So I feel that battle. So after that, I got the jail cell. So I feel like there's some restriction or something that's going to be going on with that battle. And then I got the watchdog. So, which this is really interesting. I just intuitively, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like something's going to happen in May. And I feel like we may have a tower moment. It's going to be something big. I had to pull another deck just to see like what. So in my deck, I got the suffering card. So something's going to happen. Oh. And then, but with that suffering comes great healing and great growth. So I'm just going to say, guys, look at May as a cautionary month, and keep your eyes open and stay with the light. Something's going to happen that month.
I was feeling environment. Something about environment.
Yeah, I agree with EQ because I got the infinity. Look, it's a snake, like what is the Osboros, the snake eating its own tail, and then I got infinity and the snake side by side, you know. So infinity is an unending, something that, you know, we have to remember we are souls in having a human experience. You know, we are not, it doesn't matter who you are or how much money you have, whatever, we are all souls having a human experience. And the snake, you know, there's storm clouds up above. There's two snakes coming in towards these people. There's one snake coming down from the tree. I'm thinking it's from all sides. You know, there's a snake, and then above them, so they can't get away. So this seems to be something that is basically inevitable. And as Ron was saying, the only thing that I can really think of that to where that we have no control is the weather. And so I was kind of worried about that. But this says, this is the shaman card. And look, his headdress is perfectly balanced. And beneath it, it says trust in a higher power. So sometimes that's all you can do is trust in a higher power.
Yes. Okay, glasses time. First card that I pulled out was the Queen of Swords. And as she's sitting there, she's got this beautiful hawk up there. And the last couple of mornings, I've been seeing hawks out back. Big, big, beautiful hawks. Two of them. And the first couple of days, first 2 days, they didn't squawk. You know what I mean? And they were just looking for food or whatever. Well, today they squawked. And when a hawk squawks like that, it means to be aware of something. Beware. You know what I mean? So I know that there's some kind of a message coming on that. I don't know if it is because this card did come up. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's that or not. But I do know that there was other cards that like came out, and I'm going to get to those. Or maybe I should do those first. Yeah. This first one that I have in my hand right here, this is from The Universe Has Your Back. It says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. There's many triggers on many different levels going on. You know what I mean? And so I was shuffling my cards because I thought, oh, what a good idea, you know. Why not, you know, get a little bit of validation on this Queen of Swords? Like, you know, yeah. And so several of them fell out. And so I'm just going to show them. The first one was the comical card, where everybody just wants to go out and have fun, in which this one backs it up because the playground came up. And so everybody's just wanting to go out, you know, and I mean, people's been pinned up for a long time. You know, some people gets out there and they're, you know, and do their dailies, you know, whatever they got to do. And some of us go out and go to the store, or some of us go out and do whatever they got to do, pay bills, whatever, you know, but we're always in this mask, you know what I mean? Or we should be. A lot of the people isn't. And I believe that by the time April comes, people are going to be just like in this way that they're going to be like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm tired. It's been over 2 years, blah, 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 blah. But I totally feel, in all honesty, I feel more variants coming. You know what I mean? And they will be coming in 22. They will be. I feel them. And will they have victory over us? I don't know. But the victory card came up, and maybe we'll have victory over them because maybe we'll come up with some solutions. But then what came up was these three cards was together. First, the devil, number 45, was the devil. So maybe that's when something happens with him. Because then right after that, my magical card came up, where it's like a fish and a bird and a unicorn all at the same time. I don't know what it is, but that's what I came up drawing. It's some kind of magic's going to happen. And then I got, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. You know, so just because we think something's done and over, and we get out there and start running around and playing and like, you know, we got this thing now or whatever it is, whether if it's variance or whether it's personal stuff or whether if it's something going on in the political world, we have things that we need to take care of on our own, inside of our own self. The like what we was talking about last night, how people talk about tools and all that kind of stuff, you know, that I feel like we're the toolbox. You know, we're the toolbox because the tools are within inside of us. You know, when we carry around our whatever we need inside of us. We just do. and the Queen of Swords might be coming out and trying to defend us and all this kind of stuff, and we may have magical unicorn fish because there's darkness in the world. But if we just need to stick together, guys. You know, if we all just stick together, I think everything's going to be all right.
Absolutely.
Mhm. You're right.
That's what I get too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I get sorry, I can't show the whole card because it's like 5 inches long. But this is the Emperor card, and with this deck, well, the Emperor is about, of course, institution and things like that, but it is calling us back to spirituality. There's something that you're feeling, I think, might be coming from the earth. It's written terre on the card, earth, and it might be coming from the earth. And then I get the 3 of, what is it? We'll call it Pentacles. And with this one, here, okay, with this one here, it talks to also, there's a bad omen to it, unfortunately. But with this one, people working together, people pulling together their fortune, like, you know, their everything that they are, everything that they have, and coming together, like I said again, with love, with kindness, helping each other out, basically is what is going to get us through whatever is supposed to happen in the month of May. I mean, something difficult will come, but something even more beautiful will come out of it. And that's what we need to focus on. And I'm going to eat now because I'm starving.
All right, love.
But I'll be watching.
I was
Okay, thanks,
I was
Sophie.
picking up. I was picking
You
up.
see me
flooding.
turning my cam on every now and again. I'm eating too.
Flooding it.
Yeah, Ron, what were
Flooding
you
in the
picking
month
up?
of May.
Yeah,
Flooding, water.
water.
Oh,
Okay.
water. Okay.
Something to do with water. Yeah.
So it's the
Yes.
environment.
flooding.
When it said terre, it must have
Yeah.
been the environment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
All
can
right,
go
go
ahead
ahead, Heather.
and just kind of tie everything up with everybody else. I got my first card was deep dive, and there's all that water. It's saying diving into a task. It can mean that we got goals and things that we may really need, or work that we need to do within ourselves that we're really going to have to dig deep dive for. But with this card, I also got the wailing tree. The tree is basically in pain and it looks like it's on fire. So I have water for floodings, fire. But then by the end, I do get a completion, closing the door. And so hopefully by the end of May, we will be able to start picking up. I'm feeling like we're picking up a lot of pieces. A lot of people are going to be either, you know, spiritually, personally, or with, you know, global warming and all the different, you know, catastrophes that are coming. But hopefully when one door closes, another one will open, as they always do. And hopefully we can start focusing together, if not globally, at least locally in our own communities, to start working towards reversing the damage that, you know, we've done to Mother Earth.
And is it possible that it happens in the United States, or we don't know? Is it something that happens in the United States but really affects the whole world?
I think that there's going to be pretty much water coming from that
there
iceberg.
Yeah,
If I think that if they would go in with some dynamite and take a little bit off at a time, I think it would be a whole lot easier, you know, or break it off a little bit at a time, so that way we don't get the big splash that we're going to get. But I know, I feel like the United States is going to get the most blunt out of it. You know what I mean? And you guys, everybody's it's going to be raised up, like maybe.
They were saying 10 feet to the article I read earlier.
Is it 10 feet? Because I'm
ocean levels will rise by 10 feet.
But I was seeing some. Okay.
Why?
And then I was watching Freebird earlier today, and right now in Colorado, one area is getting like 9 feet of snow, and then another town is evacuating because of a forest fire.
Yeah.
Of a wildfire?
It's
a wildfire, a forest fire.
Okay, and
the water is off the coast of Antarctica, one of the big ice shelves.
The Doomsday iceberg?
Well, it's not just an iceberg, it's the actual ice shelf that's like
it's
kind of like the
calving.
plug in the stopper, so to speak. And they're talking they were thinking it was going to be another 20, 30 years before they had to worry about it breaking off. And now they're saying it looks like it's going to happen within the next 5 years. And that when it breaks off, it's going to make the ocean levels rise by 2 feet.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, it's going to happen faster than that.
Unfortunately, I feel like it's going to be sooner.
I have a kitty cat on the table. Don't touch anything. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, my cat just jumped up on the desk. I just want to show my cards real quick. I've got Inner Dialogue from the Guiding Light Oracle. Actually had that one fall out, as well as Expansion. Oops, sorry. So real quick, message on Inner Dialogue is, in order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. On Expansion, the message is you are getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness through embracing your life experiences. And then I pulled from the Power of Surrender cards, and I got Surrender to Spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. And then I pulled from the Language of Flower, and I got Foxglove, which is confidence. Be what you want to see is the message on that card. Be what you want to see. I don't know that my cards have really anything to do with what we've all been talking about, other than we may have to go inside to get past whatever this is that we're talking about, right? We may have to, get down on our hands and knees and do a little bit of praying. It's kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, there's a lot of refugees around the world.
Let me show you what I'm
coastal cities.
I don't know what.
I think it's going to be a little bit of everything. I think, like you guys are saying, environmental, but I'm also getting that it's going to be a conflict. So this is a justice card, though, but there is going to be a conflict between a group of people or various people. It's going to come in quick. This is my Chariot, so I feel like it's coming in quick in March. And then I got the actual conflict card. I got the 5 of Swords. So I just feel like it might be a skirmish, not necessarily like a war, but it's something that's going to affect all of us in some kind of a way.
Yeah. Joe G is saying in the chat that what I saw said it would be like a January 6th event, unsettled, unhappy people acting out.
Yeah, and this card really makes me feel that way when you look at the conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for it to be worldwide, it would have to be more than January 6th.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like a World War III situation, but I think that it's enough to get other countries concerned or involved or something to that magnitude.
Could it?
Yeah.
here. So it's
Yeah.
going to make people think like, okay, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be
Gotcha.
Russia and Ukraine, because Russia is again pushing,
Yeah.
trying to
And it also can be
take over
China.
Ukraine
And
or
same thing in
China.
China and Taiwan.
And-
So those little
Mhm.
skirmishes, and we're kind of caught in the middle because we're the other third superpower, and we're trying to control both. But then we have our own issues here in the United States.
Yeah.
So I think a little bit of haywire, just a wonky kind of a month.
Chaos.
Yeah. Another thing that I seen was
EQ.
that I clearly seen this today, that out in the oceans that I seen some they were Russian submarines, and they were on their way to Ukraine, but then they did something with magnets. They shifted some kind of magnets or something. I don't know how they did it, but actually they were coming towards United States. You know what I mean? And it would take them a little bit of time to get here, and they'd have to go a little slower, but they got something on them, like some kind of magnet or something to deflect, for people to know where they are. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think that they're on standby, but I also, right after I seen that, I seen somebody up on a U.S. ship with binoculars that could see right into the water. But I know that's not real. But I mean, they had binoculars, these binoculars that could see right into the water and see where the boats were, that they were on top of it. You know what I
My
mean?
son was a
I
sonar
think that
tech in the
something's
Navy.
going to go on with Biden and Putin. If
Yeah. My son was a sonar tech for 5 years in the Navy. You would be amazed at the apparatus that's available to our military to keep up with adversaries and what they can and can't see or hear or not hear on those ships or on the bases that they get set up around the world. I mean, he's told me some stuff that kind of, now that it's old enough, it's not really classified anymore from when he was in. But it was like, holy moly, if people were aware of some of the levels of some of this stuff, I mean, they would be freaked out about it. But it's as scary as it can be. It's also a necessity, because there are people out there whose main goal in life is to get rid of us, whatever means they can. And by us, I mean the U.S. and our allies.
Well, this is sounding all too positive, is it not, my friends?
Well, one of the
This is
things
reality.
There was one.
No, I know,
I
I know.
Really quick, when you were saying about balancing, I had pulled out a card and it says dances on one foot. It's going to be a balancing act between us and the other countries. So you touched right on that. And I don't know if we're into June, and if it's okay, but basically I got skywriting. You can, it's written. People can see it. They know it's coming. But hopefully.
Oh, Heather, put that card back up. The last one you just did. Let me see that for a second.
It's the face skywriting.
Is that the? Oh wow. Okay. Because I just had a flash on something, so I'm going to tell you guys in just a second, and it kind of relates to the look of that card.
And then the last one is Skybridge again. And for this one here, possibility for union. So Biden's got a lot on his plate, not just with America, but with everything else going on around the world. But it seems like, according to this card, that they are going to be able to bridge that gap. And they are going to somehow come to an agreement, a union, you know, and to keep it from escalating into something worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember?
Joe G says in the,
oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Joe G says in the chat that dang, that looked like the Twin Towers.
Yeah, it did. You guys remember how maybe it was a couple months ago?
Hold on, EQ, what were you about to say?
You guys remember a couple months ago, or maybe even could have been a couple weeks ago, when Putin fired off and shot one of his own satellites, and it could have impacted the International Space Station. And
Yeah.
and
That was a
if
show of
he
force.
wants to do that to one of our satellites or some other country's satellite, that's like chaos. I mean, that can destroy, you know, all the communications and so many things that rely
It's an act
upon
of war.
the satellite. Yes. So when I saw that card, it looked like the moon and the sky. That's why I was like, wait a minute, 'cause I had that flash, and then you flash that card. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I don't know. I really need to tune into that. But I just feel like that's something we need to be aware about, because he did that for a reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
what I keep coming back to was on that snake card, there were three different snakes coming onto those people from three different directions, and it makes me wonder if it's going to be a three-prong, you know, three different countries involved.
Three superpowers. Yeah.
I can tell you right now, it's China, us, and Russia. And right now, China and Russia are trying to they see that we're weak right now, so they're trying to kind of squeeze us out, and they're kind of coming together, even though they can't stand each other. But in order, they're coming together to take us out, basically. Because
there's also India. Don't forget India.
And India.
India is a superpower. Definitely is. And there's China. There's Australia. Well, they are our biggest ally in the region. And there's
in the Pacific,
They are. They're right below China. They're them and India. I see NATO, India, and China, and Australia uniting to maintain a balance of power, because China and Russia are getting friendlier and friendlier.
Right.
They used not to be able to stand each other, but they're getting friendlier.
They still can't stand each other. They're just doing this because they see how they can take us down, basically, because we're in a weak state.
We are their common ground.
Yeah, Putin has had us in his sights for decades.
A long
this is
time.
something he's been working on for a long time.
It's a plan that takes many years to place people, to do things, for all these things. You know, it takes time. And I believe that we may not see it in our lifetime, but I believe that China and Russia is going to have what they're wanting is one side, like this is China and this is Russia, you know, and like they both have, you know what I mean? But China is the one that's going to own the USA in the long run. Years from now, years and years and years from now, maybe
they already do.
From now, whatever it is, but China will own the USA. They will in the very end of it, and then I don't know. It's just I see all this stuff, but there's so many layers even to that. Even that it would take 2 hours probably to get to that point from all the things, all the levels that I've seen. That's going to take it to that point. It's just crazy.
Ladies, gentlemen, it's getting a little late on my end. We haven't had dinner yet, and I need to eat before I pass out. So
we don't want
thank
that.
you for having me. Huh? No, we don't want that. My
I just actually sent you a private message. So thank you very much, Heather.
Oh, okay.
I do appreciate you coming. I'm sorry that you couldn't stay till the end, love.
Thank you for having me. I know.
Bye, Heather.
My pleasure.
Happy New Year, Heather.
Bye, Heather. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Blessings.
Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, my friends. So we're sitting at 1 hour and 54 minutes, and we're halfway through. So
speed it up. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it like that, but I'm like, or I mean, hey, like take all the time we need, but we may not have anybody listening to us by the time we're done.
Yeah, I'm intrigued
okay,
to see
so-
what June looks like. June and July looks like.
Right?
I asked for
Yeah.
a positive message.
Yeah, let's.
I actually
hope.
got a
I
positive
don't know
message
what is
for
going
June,
on with
so.
Ron. He keeps getting kicked out. There he is again. All right,
His internet.
Ron, I got you. I got two of you happening here.
Ron, is it windy in your area, or is there a storm, or is that COVID attacking your modem?
It's just my computer
I
is
thought Ron was
probably
just moving
updating
his
and
square
same time
around
I'm
because he
on
wanted to
StreamYard,
move
and that's what it's doing.
next to different people.
Okay.
I
Maybe
thought you were
could
just
leave.
moving around, Ron, just trying to get next to different people. That's what I thought you were trying to do. I'm joking, of course.
I don't think he heard a
All
word
right,
you
so
said.
I just want to
I'm
make
just
sure
trying
that
to
I
get booted
know
out,
what's
so-
going on. So Heather did her cards and she was adding that to June, right? She was starting us off with June
Yeah,
when she did her card. Is that right? Okay.
yeah.
So whoever's ready, jump in there.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Okay, I pulled attainment, which equals the world. And basically just telling us that personal freedoms come at great personal costs. You know, and if we want to maintain freedom, we have to be willing to pay the price for it. For some people, it may be too high of a price to pay. That's all to be taken into consideration. But overall, it's telling us that joy, liberty, independence, it's all there for the taking. It's all there for us. We just have to be grateful of the sacrifices that have been made to get us there. And we have to be willing to fight to keep it. And that's what I'm getting for June.
Yeah, I'm also getting like we
That's
actually are
what
going to
you-
go through a tunnel. So I feel like we're going to go through another change. We're going to get out of that icky May energy into something else. And the something else actually is pretty positive. So
I got changed too.
yeah, I got the circus again. So, and then I got the elves. So that's all the people that we're like, okay, we're feeling better. And then I got the coin. So there's abundance. So I just feel like we moved past whatever that skirmish was. And we're kind of back feeling more comfortable. Yeah, it's like everything's back to normal. And then at the bottom of the deck, I just want to show you guys that we're prayerful that we got past that point. So yeah. Oh, it's so funny. We got past the dragon, China.
Oh,
Oh,
so there we
Oh,
go.
wait, there's another one. No, I feel like China. I still feel China, and this might be India. There's two together.
It's funny. I look at. I saw Putin in his judo.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this is the master pulling the strings as they've been
Yeah.
doing. That's these two. Yeah, they're gonna try something.
Oh yeah.
But we get past it. We're fine. We're gonna be okay.
Okay. I like that message, EQ. I like the last part especially, that we're going to be okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. They're gonna try.
I got the red square with Cinderella and the journalist. No, seriously, I get fortitude. Basically, this is the 9 of Wands, standing our ground, finding ways to be more successful, to move ahead, to forge ahead. I also see here the Princess of Cups, looking at the creative side of things. And with the Prince of Wands, which is the journalist, and I try to go as much as possible with the imagery more than the names. And this is more like something is going to come to light. Somebody is going to bring to light things that have been going on they're going to use a creative way of bringing to light things that is going to enable us to be more empowered and to be stronger in what we're going through. And then at the back of the pack, I get the mage, which is the magician. So it's important to remember that we have all the tools we need to get through things and to manipulate things so that we can manifest what we want our dreams to be, our life to be. I'm done.
I pulled that one too, Sophia. Or Sophia, sorry, Sophia. I pulled that one too, Manifesting Magic. I really like those cards. What was the name of that deck that you used, Sophie? Is that a deck in French or in English?
The Hermit. Yeah.
Really? That's beautiful. I love the imagery on that.
It's stuff based though. It's stuff based. So it's different.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead, Kathleen.
I got, the things that we went through in May bring clarity, and it's we are no longer in a labyrinth of the mind about everybody divided. We have come to the point of an awakening. So that, look at this. This is covenant or sacred contract. But look at the image. That, to me, whenever I saw it, I thought of the Constitution. How it's written on a scroll. And so I really think that this is going to strengthen, instead of all of the infighting. This is going to strengthen things. It's going to strengthen. Everybody will get individual awakening and growth because of it, and they will expand to a higher level of consciousness. But I also think it will bring together the nation. It will bring together the world, because we will see that there is something that is greater that we need to make a contract with.
I love that, Kathleen. Well said, my friend. Well said. All right, who's next? Who's up to bat?
I'll go next if you want. I got the Two of Wands, which is moving on from the past, going into the future. I got the Empress card for next, which tells me that I get the feeling that the feminine side or the feminine energy will take back their power. Gradually take back their power. This is in the month of June. And balancing out the abundance, the financial abundance, and we will be able to harvest this because of the feminine taking back their power, rising up, and things like that. So there you go.
I love that.
And hey, you see my new tool? This
yes,
is
I did. I saw your Spidey light.
It lights up.
Cool.
Let
me see. Can I see?
Yeah, look. Oops.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, then you light it up.
Don't look into the light, folks. No.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
Can I please go next? Because I gotta let these dogs.
Yeah, no, absolutely, love. Go for it.
Okay, I'll go really quick. Okay, Addie, wait a second. Okay, first ones, some fell out, so I have to do it. It says, why wait? Meditate. And then the card that was right next to it says yes. So yes, why wait? Meditate. Wait a second, baby. Wait. And then I've got the Page of Wands, which is direction. So maybe maybe they're gonna go. Somebody's gonna go in a different direction and hit the 9 of Coins. I'm sorry. I know this is a messed up reading, but man, she's gonna jump up on me in a second. Okay, 9 of Coins. Everybody knows that's, or maybe they don't, but it's just good stuff. Okay, and then this says evidence will follow when you believe, and then it's got a star and the candle. I don't know if you can see all that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I love you guys. I'll be right back. Wait, girl. I'm gonna get these doors.
We don't want to puddle on the floor.
Yeah,
all right, my friend. So
you don't want to wash your hands in it either.
I wasn't really sure what was happening with my messages here. So okay. I mean, they don't necessarily, they don't make sense laying in front of me, but based on everything that everybody said, it seems like my cards are tying into all of what you guys are saying in some form or fashion. So the first card that I got was from the Guiding Light Oracle, Manifesting Magic. I love the images on these cards. They're just gorgeous. It's like a bunch of constellation pictures, right? We've got, you are creating your life based on the intentions you send out into the universe. Then I got from the Soul's Journey Oracle, I pulled the Trust card. That message says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Then I got, Dragon Spirit, Change, from the Sacred Forest Oracle. And then just because I was like, what's going on? I don't really understand what this is telling me. I pulled from the Native Spirit deck and I got Storyteller. And the Storyteller, real quick, Native Spirit wants you to know that around the evening campfire, clan members always looked forward to the Storyteller recounting events of the daily happenings of the tribe. Even the most mundane event took on a vibrancy in the expert hands of the experienced storyteller. Bear with me. Live larger than life. Make the most of every experience. You can choose the meaning that you give events. Find interpretations that empower you rather than diminish you. Be the storyteller and the hero of your own life. So it just sounds like what everyone else was saying, that whatever it was that happened in May, that in June we're finding our power again, right? We're coming together as a group, and I don't know. I feel like the message is like, you know, like we're more united. That's kind of how I feel, like we're more united, or we're working towards being more united. So that's what I think the Storyteller card is trying to say, right? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Can I ask a question for the people that stay in the United States? Do anybody know? Is there a city in NY called Jamaica?
I'm sorry?
There is?
Yes, there is. Jamaica, New York?
Yeah.
Yes, there is a Jamaica, New York.
Okay, that's where my deck of characters is right now.
Oh, really?
For UPS.
That's in New York City, basically.
New York City.
Well, New York City is close to Montreal. If you know, you cross over to Canada from New York State, you can cross over.
So it's close.
And I'm about an hour and a half from there. So from Montreal.
So it's about an hour and a half away from you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the deck of characters so I can play with the EQ.
They're fun. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat every once in a while. So.
Oh no, it's okay.
I've been doing the same thing. Don't feel bad.
You know, I just want to say this.
Don't eat my cards. Don't eat my cards.
I appreciate the fact that you guys are sticking with us, and no, I didn't think that it was going to take this long. I'm not really sure what I thought, but here's the thing. As I know that Shari's eating, and I know that Sophie said she wanted something to eat, and you know, Melinda's pottying the puppies. I'm thinking to myself, this reminds me of when my father first got a computer. I talked him into getting a computer, and he was like downloading music and downloading movies and all this kind of jazz. And he phones me up and he said, "This is just the worst. My computer is so slow. This is a hunk of crap. Why did you make me buy this?" And he's going on and on and on, right? And I'm like, "Dad, like what's the problem?" He's like, "I could go downstairs, make a cup of tea, make a sandwich, come back, and the thing hasn't even started yet. The thing is still spinning in circle." And that's exactly how I feel tonight. It's like we can't get past start.
We're
I know
almost
we're halfway through.
Yeah.
We're halfway through.
Yeah. We got July. I already got mine ready to go.
I've
Well,
got July ready too. Go, EQ.
Jump on it.
That sounds like when I first got on the internet, because I'm in the country. It was the slow internet.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I couldn't even watch videos with the freaking thing. So
Yeah.
because it wouldn't.
You gotta go out there and feed that hamster that's running the wheel to make the internet go.
So I'm getting two different messages, you guys. So I'm getting okay. So this one is the wizard again. So that's the wizard. So again, that's either manipulation or manifestation. I feel like more manifestation because we've got the flower. So I feel like there's growth. So we're going to continue growing from what we did in June. So we'll continue that, and that's a good thing. However, it's not so good for, I think this may have happened to do with 45 or some of his people. I got the weirdo. I got sunken ship that they're going down. And because of the institution or maybe the commission takes them down.
That person, God's ears, EQ.
Huh. Yeah, well, that's what it's saying. And then it's showing me the jail. Then I got the jail card. So that person or people or group of the weirdo, they're going to the jail, and that brings the rest of us heaven, which is why we got the healing and we can grow and move forward.
Wow.
All right, we could stop
I
here.
guess
Let's
the same thing. I got the same thing.
Oh, wow.
Did you really?
So, well, I got it's the Thoth deck, but I go with what I see in the imagery. I see here, I know it's nostalgia and all that stuff, but I see flowers floating. Oh, and wow. It's the card of pleasure, apparently, according to Aleister Crowley. But here, when I look at the card of death, the first thing I saw was like the pole on a boat kind of tipping over, like there is a transition of something. And then with the 10 of Wands, or is it the 10 of Swords? I'm not sure. The 10 of Wands. It's oppression, but I see jail cells, like jail bars, prison bars. Mm-hmm. So I think that it has to do with the Orange Man dancing around, but then his ship is keeling over and jail is coming. I'm very surprised because I did a reading on that, and I was telling people, don't expect necessarily that Trump is going to go to jail. Is it really the right thing for the country to have happen? Is the country ready to have a president go to jail? And
we're past ready.
Well, he wasn't a president. He cheated. So what the hell?
Very true.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to find that out later on.
Yeah. Well, look at this. I got the fox, the thief. Mm-hmm. And, when you look at him, he looks very menacing, and he's orange. And one of the favorite things to call Trump is the Orange Menace. So you see what I'm, that's just what I got.
Kathleen, what's that in that card that you just had? What was that? What was that thing over in the distance? Is that a tire wheel by a rooster? What is that?
Yeah, that's a rooster
on top.
There's a tractor tire, and there's an old barn back in the distance.
And there is a Wisteria.
On the
Yeah.
fence.
And the fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, and the fence. So,
Huh.
you know, and the rooster on the fence makes me think of all of the, the Republican cock-a-doodle-doo, look at me, blah, 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 they're showboating, and I got the burdens that they have placed on the country, and it's time. This is an animal guardian, and it says trust your instincts. So these three cards say to me that whatever is going to happen with the Orange Menace, it's going to put a burden on the backs of the country, but this card is Skybridge, possibility for union. And then I pulled the Eye of the Needle, intentionality. So it's going to seem like the country is very, very shook, but this, intentionality, the Eye of the Needle, thread the needle, and we get beyond it. So
That's a beautiful card, by the way.
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
I love these. This is
that? What deck is that? That's a sacred.
this is the
Sacred
Shaman's Dream.
Oh, Shaman's Dream. Okay, sorry. That's beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah. But I mean, I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I was glad when other people got stuff too. I was like, ah.
We don't want that.
Well, I pulled the Guardian, which kind of looks like EQ's magician a whole lot, with his sword ready to do battle. And that's what it's saying is will we be willing to stand up and do battle for the truth, for honor?
Yeah.
Something, especially in the US, we've lost our truth and we've lost a lot of honor because of the Orange Menace. And so that's something we have to regain again. And this card is telling us, are we gonna stand up and fight for that, to have it back? Because it's gonna take effort and it's gonna take us doing battle. But I think in the long run, I pulled a clarifier and I got the Empress. And it's telling us that our divine feminine energy will flow through us as we grow and nurture our babies. Well, we wouldn't be having our babies if we didn't win the battle. Because you're not going to want to have to, if you're losing, you're not thinking about bringing in the next generation.
New life.
But when you've won, then you're ready to grow up the next generation and bring in your babies. And that would be the truth and righteousness and honesty and integrity, all the things that we've lost that we're going to rebirth back to us again. And it's not just in the US. I mean, it's this kind of nonsense is happening around the world.
Wow.
There are other countries, Germany, France, England. They're fighting the same kind of problems. It's just not as pronounced right now as it was with us. And I think that's because everybody thought it could never happen here. So they never entertained the thought of it being possible. And it wasn't until we got our face shoved in it to realize, oh, it could not only happening, it's halfway there.
Yep.
And that's what I got.
Ron, have you
For
gone?
July. Yeah.
Was that July or June?
We're on July. Have you gone for July?
That was July.
No, I didn't go for July yet. I was still
Are you-
stuck in my.
You were still okay.
Okay. I won't be long. Okay. One more to go. Oh. Whew. Okay. For the month of July, I get the 5 of Cups. So people. Okay. Because the 5 of Cups is a loss. Something losing, something you lost. But in reality, the reality of it is they're losing what doesn't serve them anymore. It's going away. Everything that old is going away. Everything's dying. They're moving on. Because I got the Queen of Pentacles, which is all about new growth. Okay. And then the last card I got was the Queen of Cups. Feminine, intuitive, feminine energy, which will dominate around the world.
Readers rejoice. Just
That's
kidding.
for the month
Sorry.
of July.
Awesome. Thank you, Ron. All right, my
But
friend.
Lord, the men have had enough time running things. Look what they've done. It's time to turn it
Right.
over to the women.
Yeah, well, you know,
Well, I didn't want to say that, but
we were trying to get a mirror in here, and feminine mirror, and we still got a male, and I was pissed off at that because I voted for the female. Because I'm
no.
sick and tired of men doing what they're doing. So, anyway, even though I am a man, I'm sick and tired of it. So
You
We
go,
can,
boy.
we can get on board with that, Ron. We appreciate it. All right, my friend, go for it. Melinda, you're up.
Okay. Opal, was you done? Are you ready? Did you want to go?
No, we've all gone. We're waiting for you to do July.
Okay. I did. The
She,
first card.
no.
The first card that I got was the Knight of Coins, and so I believe some new messages is going to be coming in on different things that's going on already. And right next to it was the 9 of Wands. And what I see with these is that we may have been slow and steady, but we collected everything that we needed to do. And I believe that some of these people are going to be taken down, and they're in their own little cell, whether if it's in their mental state or their reality. And then after that, I got the Tower. And so this Tower is happening. And beside it, I got the 7 of Swords. And so some people are still going to be like, you don't got enough, and all this kind of stuff. And you can't get me, and they're trying to get away. But when I looked at the Tower at a different level, it was like, sometimes we think that the Tower is like people falling and everything's being shaken up, torn up, whatever. But sometimes it's just falling together, because this crown that sits on top of this here tower could be the daggone 45 thinking that he still has a crown. You know what I mean? You guys were all talking about 45 or something, what I heard.
Yep.
Anyway.
That's a good point,
And
Melinda.
so I believe that these angels that's out here holding up these people so that way they don't fall hard, I think that might be good people. The good people, that the people that works, the people that can't work, the people that made the roads out there, the people that work the stores or whatever they do in life. I think that we're down here and the angels is above us and helping us.
Right.
You know, so all the bad people, I think the people that's been trying to do whatever they're trying to do to us, I think they're going to be, I think in the month of July, a lot of them is going to be going into the courtrooms and try and make their case, but their case is not going to hold up.
Gotcha. That's really interesting. So EQ got jail. Sophie, you got jail, right? You got jail, Melinda, or courtrooms, which justice legal system. Kathleen, you got the same kind of thing. Shari, I'm sorry, it was like so long ago. Did you get jail too?
Are we talking July?
Yeah.
Did you get?
Yeah.
Did you get?
I got battle. I got the battle.
Okay.
Were we willing to stand up and
Like
battle for the truth?
That's really, really interesting, is it not? That all of you got that same vibe. That's really, really interesting. I don't even know what to say because mine don't really make sense. But hey, there you go. Look, every once in a while, right? I've got
another message that we need to receive.
What's that, love?
It's another message that we just need to receive.
Thank you.
You know, even though they might not match ours, we just need to receive your message.
I appreciate you saying that. You're very kind. I've got surrender to silence. And when I look at that image, that looks like one of those like prisons that's on an island like Alcatraz or something to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you like how I tied that up there? That was good, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Alcatraz is right.
Thanks, Ron. Message on the bottom of the card. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So maybe that ties into your Tower card, Melinda, the way that you were explaining it about like the good people, right? Falling and being helped, you know what I mean? With the angels sort of watching over top of us. I pulled from the the Zodiac Moon deck, and I got Eclipse and Virgo, Contentment. And I love the image on this card, right? Just sort of standing there after a hard day's work, you know, sort of looking back at everything that's happened, reviewing, right? The message on here is the chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. So then I pulled from the Sacred Forest Oracle and I got prosperity. So I'm looking at this in terms of if all of your cards are correct, which I'm sure that they are, and that justice is going to be served, right? That we are going to come out on the other side prosperous of mind. You know what I mean? That is our attitude adjustment that's coming from a place of gratitude. Like we're what's the word I'm looking for? That we are oh my God, like it just left me. Like we're ready to move forward in a positive motion is about the only thing that's coming to mind, even though that's not at all what I want to say, but I forgot the word I was wanting to use. So I apologize for that. I haven't eaten. Sorry. That's my excuse. And I got a bag of cheesies right above my head that's calling my name, and I'm trying to really, 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 really hard to ignore the said bag of cheesies above my head.
Yeah, that's
only because I don't want to get
a bag of
stuff.
cheese. That's how you turn orange when you eat that stuff.
Right? Well, you guys were all talking about orange. It just got me thinking. Maybe I could just grab the cheesies. If I grab the cheesies, then it's going to be all over my card. All right.
Are we into August now, or
we are into August? And may I ask that you make it a positive one, because that's when my birthday is, so I'd appreciate a positive message.
Yeah, Kelly, me and your birthday, both of ours.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You're a
Okay.
Leo too, aren't you?
Mhm.
Well, in all the calls I drew, there is an angel at the end.
Yay!
At the end.
Yeah.
That's okay. Listen. If there's an angel in the group, I'll take it. I don't care where it's at.
Well, I drew from 2 different decks because I felt that, geez, come on, you know? Because all I
Please,
saw
come on.
was the 10 of wands, and all I can see is fire, forest fires. There's a fire. Then when I look at the top, fire.
Mm.
So there's going to be a lot of fires in August, which, I mean, you don't need
Fire's
to
cleansed.
tell you that. Then I thought, well, 10 of cups. Great. Then I thought, cups, water. So it's going to be a year like last year. The month of August is going to be like last year. One side of the continent is going to be on fire while the other side is going to be raining. Because I got the Queen of Cups, water. So, but I feel that the cups there, the 10 of cups, it is a good card because it's a family card, it's union, it's love. And with the Queen of Cups, it's someone that is nurturing, that is loving, a mother to her babies. So I'm looking at it that way. With this Princess of Cups, of Wands, that is like the Page of Wands. There's going to be direction given to people in spite of these things, these difficult things that are going to be happening. And I got the page of the King of Cups, and it's this beautiful, beautiful angel. I feel like it's Angel Gabriel, Michael, but I'm not even sure. It's an archangel with those big wings. And it's also Biden. So it's going to be difficult, but we're also going to be, in spite of all the difficulties, we're going to come through fine in the end. It's going to be okay in the end. It's not going to be as bad as last year.
Love it.
So I'll go
Especially
next.
the angel.
Mm-hmm. I feel like August is going to be a continuation of July because I'm getting the wizard again, but this time the wizard is going to be camouflage, but he's been watching. And what he's going to do, look at this. The drunken crazy people, the drunken sailor, the crazy thinking, the unicorn, the crazy thinking. Guess what? They get put in a cave because there's a repairman. He comes to fix it. And that's the wizard who is also the repairman. So he's been watching them. So I just feel like it's still going to be a continuation of.
So we're putting all the QAnon people in a cave.
Yeah, possibly.
Can you show me the repairman again?
Well, she's
The
the queen
repairman.
of
Can you
EQ.
show it to me again?
Which one? The repairman? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to
Feels like he has a needle in his hand.
Yeah, he does. He's ready to fix it. And they have booze and crazy stuff, and then they're, look at that, the drunken. Yeah. So that's what they're coming with, craziness, and he's coming with a tool to fix it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I have to show you guys this because I wanted to pull from my other deck, but I got the thief. They're trying to steal. There's the fox. There's the battle. They're still going to be battling. But this is, I feel like this is like Biden, or they have the victory. This is the King of Wands. So they have motion, but look, I've never seen this before. Look at what the winner is wearing. It's a Leo the lion on a shirt. You guys see that?
Yep. I see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I never noticed it either.
I've never seen it before. Yeah. And this is the month of August, which is the Leo the lion. So
Right.
Speaking
he's
to his
coming in and
strength
taking
and his
down.
power. Right?
Ah.
Speaking to his strength and his power.
Yes. So they're going to get taken down. More conflicts, but they're going to get taken down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it a
Well,
lot.
my August goes out on a happy note too. Mine is Heart Song, which is the equivalent of the sun. And if you notice, I mean, there's this beautiful white horse that's prancing along with this little boy who's singing and dancing and down the road. So it's like they're joyful, they're joyous, they're letting the song of their heart out because the battle has been won. And now it's time to celebrate.
I love that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Are you done?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
I'll
done.
go. I got the cat lady, and this has there's a picture up there, and what the picture is of her pushing her cats in a baby carriage, and
I do that all the time, Kathleen.
she's wearing sunglasses in the house. She has on pantyhose and house slippers and her bathrobe. So I'm assuming this is alluding to the crazy cat lady. So when EQ said crazy people, I thought, you know, but it's this card, then justice, cause and effect. So I am, and then we go to a tidy house, which is clarity and organization. So, this seems to point to the, getting the crazy people out of the, outed and taken care of. And this one is really cool. It's called The Wise One, and it's grow within your current situation. And I think that is a powerful message in itself. That, I mean, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 words, but 4 words are very powerful. It's like we have to go beyond what we can't get stuck in this chaos. We have to grow and go beyond what we are right now, step into what we can become. So that's
beautiful.
It's a beautiful message.
Absolutely. Ron, you want to go? Sherry's, or not Sherry, sorry. Ron, you want to go?
Yeah, I got the 6 of Pentacles, which is sharing abundance in the month of August. We're in August. The next card I got is the King of Wands. That's a Leo card. Right.
It absolutely is.
It's a Leo card. It is. So, and also, I got the Hermit card. To me, that's taking back your power from inside. Inside of you. In the month of August. Okay. That's it.
Love it. All righty. Oh, sorry, I'm like stretching. That felt really good. I almost felt my back crack there. You want to go, Melinda?
Okay. The first card that I got was the 2 of Summer.
They're pretty cards.
Yeah. And then it says, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness, and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. And then I got the Moon. And it says, powerful intuition, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. And then I pulled into the Golden Tarot, and I got the Knight of Wands. Somebody's not getting the whole story. The Ace of Coins, which it also has a lion. And she's an angel of like the new beginnings of any new beginning that you're starting in the beginning of August. We'll go with that. Because then the High Priestess comes up and she's like, I know what the hell's going on. I know everything. I got the book of knowledge. Don't try and freak me out. Don't act like you're dying. Because here's the death card. You're only going to change. It's not death. And then the Queen of Wands came out. So she's just like, I got this shit. Okay, that's what I got.
I love it. Thank you, my friend. Shari, you went, right? Way a
Opal
long
went
time
too.
ago. Okay. Just me left. All right, so I
Opal,
pulled
did you
from
go?
the... What? What'd you say, Melinda?
Has Opal gone?
Yep, you went, right, Sophie?
Yeah, I
I
did.
think Sophie... Yeah, I think Sophie went
I'm
second.
sorry.
Everybody's gone but you, Kelly.
Okay, thank you. I pulled from the language of color. I got bronze. I love the image on this card. It looks like that old antique tin. Message on the card says, strengthen your body. And it's interesting when you hold that image up, it almost looks like if someone had a six-pack, right? I don't know why I just thought of that, honestly. And then I pulled
I'm glad I
from-
wasn't the only one who saw that.
Okay, thank you. I pulled from the Sacred Forest, and I've got Wizard of the Woods, focus. But what I thought about that card was, EQ, you keep pulling the wizard, and there he is, Wizard of the Woods, focus, right? So strengthen your body, calling, paying attention to the wizard that's in the woods. I've got from the little flower deck that I have status, adaptation, change will be better than you think. And then I pulled this card here, the Journey, Soul's Journey Oracle, and I've got love. And that says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So it certainly sounds like in August that people are finding their power and their strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
From all the messages that we pulled.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, as an August baby, I appreciate that. How about you, EQ? You like that message?
I do.
Right?
I do. I guess it'd be good.
All right, my friends. We are on
September.
We're on the bottom curve. September.
September. I can go
Drum
for one.
roll. Go for it, Ron.
September, I got the King of Pentacles, which is on a
Anna,
beautiful
thank
journey. There's happiness, there's abundance. Everything is well in September. And I also have the 10 of Cups. People coming together, couples, energy, relationships, everything's coming together. So, and the last card I got was the Lover's card. There you go. It's a month of love throughout the world. People start loving each other for change instead of hating each other.
Hi, Pepe.
I can get behind that sentiment.
Yep. Hello, baby. Hello, baby.
Hey, c'est mon oncle. It's Uncle Ron.
Uncle Ronnie. Oh, yeah. Hello, baby.
Remember Uncle Ron? I got the 10 of cups as well. Were you done, Ron?
Yep.
I got the 10 of cups as well, and I felt happy when I saw it. Felt very happy. I feel there's an achievement of some kind, a lot of sharing, love. And then I got the Princess of Cups as well. I call her Cinderella because I imagine Cinderella in her cave trying to put together, like, sew her dress for the ball. And when she's singing with the mices and the birds and all the whatnots. And that's what I see. Again, her being very happy, embracing our creativity and our, I look at here, we're talking about diversity as well here in the 10 of Cups for this deck. And then here we have the 7 of Wands, which is, guarding our grounds, but it's about valor, about our values, defending our values for what they are. And if there's anything that might be in the news, if you will, protest of any kind, it would be about that, nothing else. I feel that it's going to be a happy month and bring people together. So that's what I got for September.
Awesome. Nice.
I got
I like those cards, Sophie. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's well song, resonating, and in order to resonate, you have to have more than one person, and I think this is a collective. We begin to see the other people's points. We begin to understand each other in a deeper way. And the next one I got is Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. If we can agree to disagree and still love one another, still hug each other, still be be aware that the people that we have been violizing because of their beliefs are the same as us. They're souls having a human experience. And if we can get to a place of understanding with people, then we plan, we pursue our goals, pursue our dreams together. And that is a pretty doggone good message.
Excellent. Excellent.
Very nice.
Thanks, Kathleen. All right, who's next?
I'll go next. So I feel like for September, I feel like we're going to start to get more answers. This is the answers card. So more light's going to be coming in, and I feel like it's going to be rebuilding. So this is rebuilding. I feel like we're going to be rebuilding ourselves again, and the reconciliation. I feel like more people will start to come together, kind of get past that whole dividedness that we've been going through. I just feel like it's coming back together. And then at the bottom of the deck, I got luck. So I feel like it's a lucky month. I feel like things will be better, much better in September. And I've got to show you guys this because I didn't know how to read this at first. but so I got the Explorer and the Grim Reaper, right? So I think what's happening is I feel like the Explorer is other countries, and I feel like the Grim Reaper is people who have been doing wrong. I got the tongue. Let's see. That's talking. So people have been talking. They're gonna give up stuff. That's the opportunity. The door is the opportunity for them to talk.
Right.
And who are they? They are the thief that's been getting away with everything. But I got the crystal. The light will shine upon them. So I think that goes back to this card having the answers, because I think that people are going to start talking because of the previous months, what's been going on that we talked about in July and August. But overall, it's going to be a good month.
And sorry, so we're in September, and forgive me because I'm a Canadian. Yeah. I don't know these things.
Yeah, we are in September. So in September is going to expose more people, but I think this time it's going to be on an international. The people who have been working with the people that they already, you know,
and just in time
for them.
Just
I just
in
feel
time
like
for the midterms, right?
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah, which is finally going to give everybody the answers that they needed, and now we know we need to rebuild and come back together because the truth is now out.
Gotcha.
That's how I see
it. And when are the midterms in the U.S.? November.
Yeah. There'll be 2 months away in September. So
this is leading up to it.
Yeah.
I know I pulled the Four of Cups. I pulled the Four of Cups, and then I pulled the Two of Wands reversed, with them telling us to focus on the next step, keep to our original plan, remember where we started and what we're fighting for, and we're leading into the midterms. So it's going to be very important to keep the original thoughts in place, to remind people of what we're voting for, what we're battling for.
Yep.
But then I drew Intuition, and there we go, which is the equivalent to the sun, which is telling us again, the sun gives us life, but the moon gives us dreams. So we're battling by the sun, but the moon gives us dreams and allows us to dream of what is possible and what we can achieve. We just have to keep that original plan in play. We just have to remind people of what we almost lost and what we could still lose if we don't stand ready for it. But if we do, then we're going to have the sun on us, and we're going to have dreams again of more positive things, better things coming. We're going to be able to dream of what's possible.
Love that.
All right, my phone's going to power down in like 30 seconds if I've got that. So I got the Knight of Swords that's coming down with the quickness and all his beauty and glory and shine, which he arrives at the Queen of Pentacles and just looks and gazes upon all the crystals that she has and all her beauty while she sits there and says, yes, yes, I know. And then the Two of Pentacles comes up, and then they realize there's a choice in the matter with the fire or whatever. There's going to be some fire, some crystals, but then there's temperance. Okay, so then the temperance is coming by to say, everything's all right. And she's got 1 cup of liquid and 1 cup of fire, and she's putting the fire out. And then I come up with the 6 of Cups. So I think at the end of the month, I believe that all the worldly stuff is going to be not in her head.
We just lost it.
Whoops.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Poof.
She did say 30 seconds. She was wrong by 15.
Oh my gosh.
She predicted it.
Yeah. Okay, so we
Well,
are
I don't.
going
I
on
don't
to
want to.
October.
I don't want to remove her, but she looks kind of funny sitting on her side. So
Yeah, she's on the side. Sorry.
sorry, Melinda. Oh, someone's got a window open.
Yeah.
I just heard myself talk back. Okay.
Me too.
Sorry, has everyone gone now?
For September.
Yeah, okay. So I've got surrender to your full power. Whoop, hold on 1 second, folks. Oh, I thought she was coming back. Nope. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And I pulled from the Little Mini Moon Magic deck. I've got accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning, which is interesting that all this news you're saying is going to come out, right? And then I pulled from the Guardian Angel Oracle and I got dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even that which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest.
Wow.
Where are we on now? October?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
All right,
October's
whoever
up
wants
now.
to go for it. I have to excuse myself for just 1 moment, and I will be right back, okay?
Okay.
Anna's in charge.
Okay, I'll
All
go.
right, Debsy.
October. So again, I think October is going to be a really good month because I'm getting the gold card, gold coins. So that's abundance. With who? The repairman. He came out again. So I think the work that he did, maybe this is Merrick Garland, the repairman. So I think finally, he's achieved what he's been wanting to achieve. Because then I got the love potion. Then everybody's feeling him. He's like, "Ooh, yay! Finally, everyone's happy." And then I got the meadow. So I feel like the light has been exposed, and now we're healing and moving forward. That's what I got for October.
Hush.
Jeez, I gotta go. I gotta. What you just said, EQ.
Sorry, I wasn't telling y'all to hush. I was talking to the dog.
Oh. I got the justice
back
card.
here growling.
You got
EQ, I got the justice card.
Oh
in October.
wow! Yep.
Pulled right out, and I also pulled this. I pulled the star card, which is hope. Okay, gives hope to the people. Also, I pulled the Two of Wands, making a better future. So that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Well, I got, we were burdened and kind of protecting ourselves throughout all the chaos that had ensued. But now we got satisfaction and the temperance angel, healing. So, I mean, that's anything that any reading that ends with an angel, I'm good for.
I have the same thing. I end with the temperance angel. Are you done already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting tired.
I got the Knight of Cups, the Seducers. Well, we're in what in the US we would call the last leg of the election season. What in Canada we would say we're starting the election season because our election season lasts about 6 weeks. Yours is about a year, right?
Non-stop,
Yeah.
never ending.
Yeah,
It goes
like 2 years.
on and on and on.
Yeah. So we're in the last leg of the election here, and there's, people are out there trying to seduce their electors, making promises they can't keep, especially for the Republicans, and people know it more and more, and things are going faster and faster. But the angel of temperance, like you said, is coming to temper things and make people think a little bit, because there are those October surprises that usually happen before elections, and somehow people are able to temper their tempers. They're able to, balance things, ideas, as opposed to before people were in the extremes. Now they're be able to balance things, and I have a feeling it's because of what has happened over the summer with the commission. So that's good news.
It's excellent news.
Okay. Well, I pulled the Page of Pentacles, and then I pulled the Six of Wands, which both tell me that we're ready to up our skill levels. We're ready to learn new things, to move forward. We're feeling confident. We're feeling self-assured. We're feeling successful. I mean, these are all good things for all of us going into the election month. I mean, October is just 4 weeks before we have to go deal with everything. And then on my oracle, I pulled Spirit Guide, which again looks an awful lot like the magician and the wise man that Kelly had, where it just tells us to let our light shine, to be a beacon in the darkness. We're almost to the end. We're not quite there yet. And we've got to shine our light even brighter now at this stage than we did in the beginning. Because people are going to be tired by the time we get to October. And they're going to be sick of hearing everything. And they're going to be really frustrated with the attack ads that's going to be out, and all the BS that goes along with election season, especially here in the States.
Yeah.
And it's going to be even that much more important for us to stand firm, shine the light, and be that beacon so that everybody follows through. And they don't give up on us 2 weeks before it's time to make that choice.
Right.
And that's it for me. That's what I got.
That's good.
Is everybody gone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I got blue from the Secret Language of Color, which is activate your healing power. Excuse me. Then I got Eclipse in Scorpio, regeneration. Notice the storm, but look at the sun image on this card. It looks like almost like an engagement ring, like a diamond ring, right?
It's beautiful.
The way the circle is, and the what's the word I'm looking for? The burst on the top. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. And then from the little flower deck, I pulled Mexican Marigold, which is renewal. Time to begin again, stronger, better, which ties in with the eye of the storm. So it sounds like people are starting to get their themselves ready for the next month, which is the midterms, right? Bracing themselves for impact, sort of idea, but not in a negative way. Oh, Melinda, thank you so much. I'm sorry that your phone crapped out on you, hon. But thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate it. And Happy New Year to you, of course.
I just want to say something though, Melinda. You were wrong in your prediction. You said that your phone would die after 30 seconds. It died after 45 seconds here. Couldn't help it.
And
Sorry. I loved you.
Baby was on her.
A song of love.
Baby was on Sophie's finger. Right? Baby was on your finger and going back and forth. And I said, he's doing the boogie woogie.
Yeah. I want to apologize. I am doing something else as we're reading because I'm very, very tired. And when I get this way, I need to occupy my hands. Otherwise, I'll chain smoke or I'll fall asleep. So that's why I'm occupying my hands.
Necessary. No apologies necessary. I know it's taken a long time, so I totally get it.
Oh,
believe me, I'm like ready to insert some pizza.
It's not your fault. I just
where are we now?
November. How fun!
November
I got the King of Wands. Yeah, I got the King of Wands. So having fun, getting the messages through. Because that's the Page of Swords messages coming through, and I got the Emperor card. So you guys, you are in charge of your own destiny. You are in charge of your own destiny. That's what I put it. So you got to do what you got to do. What you got to do. There you go. I'm getting tired too. Jeez, it's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I can go next too. So yeah. I got the farmer.
Oh,
so
the farmer.
For November, I think of this as the harvest.
Yeah.
Right. But harvesting of what? The gold mine. So this is about who gets possession, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It is going to be crazy because I got the maze. It's going to be, people saying things like,
Frosting.
Oh, you're cheating, even before the election. It's like, what? They've been doing that. So I just got confusion, start, all just kind of crazy stuff going on. And then I got the angst teen going crazy. But finally, they get settled and they go to bed.
Okay.
So that makes me feel like actually I think it's going to be good for the Democrats. I think because of what happened over the summer, people are waiting. The Hermit, they're waiting to see what's going to happen, right? And then I get the new beginning. We get to have our new action, and I got the success. This is the King of Coins. So I just feel like, and look at that, he's in a farm. So I just feel like the medal. So I just feel like it's actually going to go in the favor of the Democrats. And because at the bottom of the card is war. But look, he's all blown up, so they go away. You see what I'm saying? They die. They go to bed.
Yeah. They're destroyed.
Yeah.
This reminds me, EQ. We say farmers, and it tells you you have the feeling it's going to go in the hands of the Democrat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Farmers, usually rural areas, they go for Republicans, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are they switching? Are they switching?
After Reagan, more and more of them started going Republican.
Right, but you have to remember that some of these. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say
some of these they lost a lot.
Yeah, a lot of them during Trump's era were promised. This was during the whole thing with China, and they didn't get some of the stuff that they were promised from the 45's administration.
Yeah.
And then some of them, particularly on the border of Texas and Arizona, some of them actually lost their land from, it was kind of not talked about, but some of them lost their land from eminent domain. The government
Yeah.
took some of their land away.
Yeah.
You know, so no,
Yeah,
it's
that's what I was gonna say.
yeah. No, I think a lot of people are going to switch. I really, really do.
Mhm. I mean,
don't
what you're
forget
saying
what we lost.
is you got my reading. I've got nostalgia and remembrance. Everybody's remembering what just happened. And I got the druid hold your space. You know, and it's like suddenly people are remembering, hey, we voted, we vote, and we vote you in or we vote you out. It's our power. It's not your power. Because I also got the horseman, the herald of change.
Yep.
That's
So-
interesting.
And Kathleen,
And I
that
pulled-
card reminds me of bringing in the new light. Look at the horse. It's like, and there's light behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 The herald
And then
of
I
change.
pulled choices. And if you look carefully at that,
Oh wow.
it's two men together at the bottom and the woman at the top holding the chalice. But
Oh, wow.
November is a time where we're going to be making our choices.
And you know what?
All
Oh
the
my
way
God,
around.
Carrie. That makes me feel like it's the women that's going to tip it over between the
There you
light and
go.
the dark. That looks like Biden,
Yeah.
and it looks like, you know, the other side. But it's
Exactly.
the women. The women are going to be the ones to decide this particular
Yes,
election.
look who's standing in the
One more.
power there in that picture.
Yes.
And that's the women.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how many cards have I pulled tonight that all kept pointing back to define femininity?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then look what
Go
look
with
what
your defined
Mississippi. Exactly. And look what Mississippi and Texas and a few other red states have done to women's rights.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
know.
going to come back to bite them.
Yeah.
I
And
think
I hope
so
it's
too.
going to hurt.
I think so
Even
too.
for conservative women who
Mhm.
would normally term themselves as pro-life, although there's nothing pro-life about them.
Yeah.
It's the fact that the men have overstepped that line and started taking rights away. You start taking people's rights away, that's when you're going to
And
get
then
a big
imprison
pushback.
people? In prison?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
raped by my dad and I have to carry this child because you say I have to, but then when the child comes, you're not giving me any help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And if I was to
You're
make
not
a
allowed
choice
to
to go
do
to a
birth
doctor to take
control.
care of it, my neighbor across the street can arrest me and get
For 10 grand?
for 10
Yeah.
grand.
What?
Yeah.
How did that make sense?
No.
that makes for a dystopian society.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does. That's about
Yeah.
the only thing that I agree to in that whole law is what you just said there, Sophie. It's just stupidity personified. That's all it is. And it made
it's
and
insult
it was
upon insult.
thought up.
Right.
Yeah, it was thought up and implemented to create nothing but utter chaos and create an even further divide than there already is. That's all it was created for.
It's insult upon insult. I mean, it's not just insulting women, but it's also insulting the men who stand behind women in their power, you know. And it's insulting to the children that may be coming into this world.
Yeah.
If they're so concerned about children
I think
not
it's
having
insulting to any
parents,
human being.
we've
who
got
has a brain in their
orphanages
head.
here in our country alone that are overflowing with kids with no parents.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, if you want to start
And-
telling somebody who has pregnant, and who has to carry a baby to term, you better get your butt over to the orphanage and start bringing some of those kids up. You
Right.
know?
And
I mean-
they're talking about abolishing or outlawing fertility control.
Yeah, making it illegal for infertility, the in vitro pregnancy, all that.
Sorry about that.
Now we're in a hot mess.
There's the baby. He's swearing.
For years the
All right.
Republicans
I
had jangled
don't
this
know who's
carrot.
gone and who hasn't.
So,
Okay, I'm
Sophie
next.
hasn't
I
gone.
pulled
Has
4
everybody gone
cards.
for November, or do you still have to go?
I pulled
Go
4
for it, Sophie.
cards. The first 2 are for the Senate. The second 2 are for the House. Okay, this is the card for the Republicans. The 4 of disc, retaining power, and this is the card for the Senate, the Democrats. Which one of the
Can you
2
move
is
one
yes?
over, Sophie? We couldn't.
Yeah, what's the
This
card?
is
The other card?
Republican. This is Democrats. So
What's the
Democrats.
Democrat? We can't
Mhm.
see it. We can't see the Democrats card.
We can't see it.
Okay.
Can you move
The
that card over,
Knight of
Sophie?
Cups for Democrats,
Yeah,
and the
thanks.
4 of discs for Republicans.
I would
They're
say
being
the
worked-
Knight, because the Knight is bringing messages and newness, and he's very happy. You can see he's in there with like gifts, bringing stuff. So I feel like it's the Democrat.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
And if you
happy
look
there.
at the
He's got
other
a
He even
card,
smile on
looks
his
like
face.
he's got a smile on his face.
exactly, he does.
Yeah.
And then that card seems dark to me. There's not a
I
lot of
remember I
color.
said that right at the same time here.
It's called
he's
power,
dark.
though. It's called power, and to me, the 4 of discs is hanging on to what you have. They don't have
It's
power.
running out of power. It's
Exactly.
running out of power. It's
So
They
running
don't
out of
have
power.
power.
They
So
are
basically,
desperately
this
trying to
card
hang
is
on to their
left right
power,
now.
what little they have left.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. These 2 cards are for the House. This is Republican. The 2 of Cup. Who are you? No, that's the High Priestess.
Secrets.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Are they cheating?
Full of
And-
secrets.
It's secrets.
And
Are
this
they
is
breathing
Full of
apart?
secrets.
Or
Full of lies.
10 of Wands.
10 of
Looks
Wands
like-
is, well,
10 of Wands.
I
10
still
of
say
Wands.
the 10 of Wands is and it's an action. It's 10. It's well,
It's the end. It's the end of a cycle.
yeah.
It's
It's the
oppression.
beginning,
It's
it's
a
power,
big
number
burden
1,
to
yeah.
carry.
Mm.
It looks like to me like the Republican
For the Senate.
for the House.
The house.
That would be bad.
So, yeah,
So,
we've
guys-
got to keep the house. I mean, that's
Guys,
our fight.
This is a bad reading. Don't listen to it. I'll do it tomorrow, and it's going to be better. That's a bad reading.
That was
Now,
we are
that
good for
baby was
Okay,
cussing
is
all
everyone
the time.
done now?
Interesting.
Except for me?
she said completion of a battle. I'm feeling what Anna's saying. I still don't feel like they're gonna take either one. I think it'll be close, but I don't know. It could just be my
Half
hope.
and half for both houses. Half and half for the Senate and half for the House.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a razor edge.
I think so too.
So basically, you're going
You know
to
what
go
though?
nowhere,
I
or
would say we
people
would
will
need to
learn
read it
debate.
again. What'd you say, Sophie?
You're going to get nowhere again for the next 2 years, or people will learn to debate. So let me see.
I would say, this is one of those things because I think it's going to go back and forth, but I still feel like what happens over the course of the summer is really going to turn things around. So I would say our reading that we do exactly like right now, because that has not occurred yet. Yes, I would say you're spot on, but I feel like it's going to change once those things start to come out over the summer.
Once all the trials
100%.
start up and they start,
Yes.
they start holding people.
When the
in a
truth
court
comes
of
out,
law
there's no
for
way
what
that
they've
they can
done.
get around it.
Because I get the Hangman. We're basically right now in an energy where we're paralyzed, where we're hanging there waiting for something to happen. But then the Ace of Wands is coming up. That's going to be this summer where things are going to change. A new direction will be taken. And then I get the world card, where the US is finally going to start to move ahead, because it's since the late 1990s that the US has been paralyzed by distension and people, like the country splitting more and more and more every election. So I feel that it's going to come to a term here at this election. And I like this reading better because it was done more seriously and it resonates with me more.
Mhm.
So I agree with you, EQ.
Yeah, I do too. I think that the more information that comes out, and I've heard talk about this before, that they're I don't know if it's intentional that they're waiting or if it's just going to take that long, but the concept is that the longer that it takes for the information to come out, that it will be right in everyone's forethought, you know what I mean, when it comes time to vote. And that's what they want. They don't want you to talk about it in February and forget about it in November, right?
Well,
That's right.
and
Plus,
Which
they
makes
want to
sense.
make sure
And
that they have all their T's crossed and their I's dotted,
yeah,
because
Oh
45
no,
and his
100%.
people have been, they're infamous for the way that they've been able to walk through the courts and tie them up and get off on stuff that should have sent them away for
Yeah.
years, and they got free. So
Yeah.
it's making sure that we've got everything locked up before they go take that jump.
Yeah.
Which is slow for us and
What were
frustrating,
you gonna
but
say,
in the long run, I think it's gonna be devastating when they start reeling all this stuff out and they start pulling out all this information. And
Yeah, but finally they're going to come with evidence. You can't deny evidence. You can't deny it's in your face. You can't deny recording, because there's going to be recordings
for all your
yes.
Yeah.
now we're on December.
Sorry, good. Thank you for
Okay,
all your help,
December.
love. Really appreciate it. Happy New Year to you. Thanks.
I
Bye,
got.
Flying.
Sorry,
Good
I
night.
haven't gone yet.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Were you gonna say something, Kathleen?
Do what?
Kathleen, were you gonna say something? Were you gonna say something?
Oh, no, I was just gonna go on to December because I forget
Who's gone?
since we don't go in a order, I
Yeah,
forget
no, I
who's gone.
All right. So Soul's Journey, I pulled humor. Now the message with this card might make a little more sense, because I don't really think that humor sounds like an appropriate message for what we're talking about. But the message on the bottom of the card says, "I choose to focus on the lighter side of life," which I kind of think is interesting, because I kind of think that people are sort of like at that point right now. Can we just like talk about something else? Do you know what I mean? We need a little bit of a break. Then I've got the water spirit, which is manifestation. So, it's like quietly sitting at your house, just, hoping and praying that all the things that you want to come true or to happen in the upcoming election, because I think that if people sat like they did last year on pins and needles, that, we could have like chaos like we did on January 6th. Then I pulled from the Native Spirit deck and I got Thunder Drum. And real quick, this is what Thunder Drum says. Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. Which I think is really interesting. Given what you all said about how how the temperature is going to be at that time, right? Based on how much information has come out at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's ready for December?
I am.
I am too. Okay, go ahead, Sophie.
I am.
Don't hate us, you said? Did you say don't hate us?
No, she
EQ?
said go
I didn't
ahead.
say anything.
No, I said go
Oh.
ahead. Ron said something. I don't know what he said.
Oh,
I
okay.
said December. Yay!
Anna thought I said thunder drunk. Thunder
This-
drum.
Before we
This
fall asleep.
is the six of Pentacles. I see here things coming back in place. Financial. It's as if we're regaining power financially. We're having, over the last 2 years, we've been having so much trouble financially because of COVID. I feel like this Christmas, or the Christmas that is coming, is going to be financially more easier for people. Also, we get the mage, the magician, that guy, who has everything he needs to be successful. He's able to manipulate things to go his way and manipulate things in a good way, not in a bad way. Then again, I see Cinderella. I love Cinderella. She's, her creative side. This time I see the children, the children, the children dancing, the children happy, because there's not as much stress at home as there was. The lovers, unions, unification within the country. And I see the tower, and it's the first time I see the tower, and I'm happy about it. It's the end of something, and it's the end of something good, something that needs to think. Automatically, I think Trump, but it may not be that, might be something else, but it's the end of something, and it's good that it ends. And yeah, that's my reading for December. I feel it's a good month.
Well, look at this.
That was great.
I got the Sun card in the Archie McPhee deck, and I got the Sun card in Angels and Oracles.
Oh.
And so, yeah, 2 different decks. I pulled the Sun on both of them.
Wow.
And, happiness, joy, finding our love of community, our love of family to fall back on. I got the 2 of Cups, which is unions, contracts, making sure that our love is expressed to another. And that is awesome. And then I got the Will-O-Wisp, which is treasures hidden in the shadows. So, seeing other people as treasures, finding the little things that make people happy, and giving of themselves that's beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love the feeling I get from that month. I really do.
Yeah.
So what I got
Okay.
was the people who are trying to battle and they want to talk about it, trying to keep it up, the negative stuff. Guess what? They have to go in the cave and go away.
Oh.
And then what I got was pretty similar to what you guys got. I got the majestic whale. So I feel like this is the strength, and I feel like that's the gift. And the mother, finally, we get to have the mother being nurturing and get back to civility and love and all of that good stuff. So that's what I got.
It's beautiful.
Okay. I drew rebirth.
Oh,
That
cool.
once you step into the path, there's no turning back. But
Yeah.
that we alone are responsible for our rebirth. And that's what we've got coming. And then I pulled another card just to kind of clarify it, to see if there was anything to add to it. And I got the 9 of Cups, which is count your blessings, express gratitude. The planets have aligned. You have everything you're asked for. So I don't know about y'all, but I could sure go out in December with that message in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I got the High Priestess, the first card I got. So the High Priestess is knowing all the secrets coming out, knowing your connection to energy, your spirit, your soul. I got the second card. I got Ace of Wands. There's a lot of intuition in that energy, connection to the
Yeah.
energy, connection to the universe, whatever. It's I got the Six of Swords for the last card. Is the end of all the difficulties we've been through. It's the end.
Awesome.
It's really the end.
Awesome. It makes me feel
So
good.
that's what I get.
All right, my friends. I've got surrender to the beauty of the natural woods. Message on the bottom of the card says, natural world, not natural woods. Sorry. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature.
I need to sound it
Replenish
down.
yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Then I pulled from the Sacred Forest, Maple Spirit, Generosity. And I just love the image of that. So there's two cards that are pointing towards, nature and, when we go walking out in nature, what does that do? It replenishes us. It makes us just sort of feel more grounded, more centered, et cetera, et cetera. Then I pulled a postcard from Spirit, and I apologize. It is a long message, but I thought it was fitting for the end of 2022. Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach. This experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Love that.
I kind of love that too.
Yay.
That was great.
yay!
Okay, so are we saying yay to the message or yay because we're done? Be honest.
Both. I am wore out and I'm
Both, yeah.
starving.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all good. It's all good. I wanna just take a second here. I know that we're all super tired. We're all exhausted. I want to just say thank you. I want to say thank you to the people that hung out with us in the chat. I had no idea that it was going to take 3 hours and 33 minutes and 3 seconds was just on my clock. And what does the number 3 stand for, Kathleen?
I am so tired because I had a show before this one. And so I am so tired. I don't even.
Her brain
You
quit.
had a past life reading before that.
Yeah, and I did a past life reading
Okay.
before that.
Does anybody know what 3 stands
Wow.
for? When you see 333,
Isn't that
what
the
does that
angel?
stand
Isn't
for?
that like your
It's an angel
angels and your
number.
guides, isn't it? Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the
I
Trinity.
I think it's an
reminds me
angel
of-
It means
Wait.
support.
Yeah.
Holy
It
Ghost.
means your
Holy
spiritual
Spirit,
guides are around you, sending you love, support, and guidance.
Huh?
So see
That's what
that?
it means.
Hang on
So
a minute, I've got it.
means support, love, and guidance, which is cool.
Cool.
Yeah. It means
So I
your
just wanna
spiritual
say
guides are
again,
around
thank
you,
you.
sending you love, support, and guidance.
Cool. I like that.
Which is exactly what we were here for. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So thank you everybody in the chat for sticking with us. I had no idea that this was going to turn into a marathon, but you know, there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that, you know, nothing startled you and everything sort of makes you feel like you have a little more information than you had before you got here. Joe G just wrote in the chat, the 333 angel number indicates that despite your fears, anxieties, mislaid plans, or wrong turns, you're on the right path. So that's beautiful. I love that. Thank you, Shari. Thank you, EQ. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Sophie. And thank you, Ron. Thank you to Heather, and thank you to Melinda for joining us and helping us with these predictions for the new year. To everybody here, I wish you nothing but joy and peace and prosperity in 2022. I will leave it to you guys to send a message to everyone if you want.
And may only the best happen to you.
Stay safe.
Bye to everyone.
Bye.
Have a wonderful Happy New Year if I don't talk to you before the end of tomorrow night.
Stay safe.
Love you.
Many blessings.
Love you all.
Love
Everybody.
you guys. Happy New Year to
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Somebody popped out.